Let's go on in with the Marshall starter. We've got one new card here, Decline. It's a pretty good one. The Future Strike scales well with Fatigue. Zen Sift is a pretty handy ability. And the Chain when you have an Affliction is really nice. Makes it easy to enter Zen on turns when it would otherwise be impossible. Mind Blast, kind of mediocre. Calm could be really good if we end up wanting a lot of Foresight. We'll definitely keep that. Now and Then pretty good too. So it's between Fast Forward and Mind Blast, I think. Mind Blast looks like the loser here to me, so let's roll you. Ready to Reprisal. Okay. That's probably an improvement. The Purge effect on it's pretty good if nothing else. Unfortunately, it's Clarity that's on cooldown right here. Clarity normally really good on this starter deck because you can hit the Gaining Momentum to get the super easy opener effect guaranteed. Get a lot of value that way. But at least we have the starting Clarity and the Calm, so that's quite a bit of Foresight. I suppose instead we might just take Mirror Guard. Mirror Guard's such a easy to use, good choice. Alright, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see what we're looking at here. I see a lot of clusters down at the bottom here of things we might want. Okay, well we've certainly got some options here. Unbalanced Fury is a pretty great way to handle all of your damage output. We want some Vision with that, and here's some Vision so that we can recycle the card. We also want Foresight, of course. We already have a couple Foresight cards. All Alone is a great early game problem-solving card. And what else do we have here? I mean, Cohesion's fine. I'm not going to go out of my way for it. Yeah, nothing else here that's, like, super impressive. So we'll just see what kind of path we're looking at. Clairvoyance right away on an upgrade node. That's pretty good. Although we missed the potion here. I'm kind of more tempted to go like this. Up and around. That's a really high value path right there. So, I think I'm probably going to try and do that instead. I mean, the Clairvoyance, it's not exactly great vision. It'd be our only vision, though, besides, well, we're actually on the spell without vision this time, so yeah, it would be our only vision. Nevertheless, though, this is just, like, that's such a good-looking path. And then it just cleanly lets us finish like that. We still get a handful of upgrade points here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not bad. They're just later on. Yeah, pretty sure this is what I'm going to do here. Okay, swap out some of these mediocre block cards. Ready to Reprisal. I'm not sure I need to put it in yet. I definitely will before the first Elite. Now and Then for sure. And we'll get the Decline in there. Yeah, to start, Decline is 5 Future Strike, whereas Lashing Kick is 6 total. After 1 stack of Fatigue, though, this is 10, and Lashing Kick is 9. So the scaling will start to make the Decline a lot better, even if it's only just slightly worse or slightly better at the start here. Alright, nice. We open with the Gaining Momentum. Let's go on you. That'll ensure the kill there. That'll ensure the block. Should be pretty easy to get another kill here if we want. And yeah, I think we will go for it. No real need to farm the Voidstone bar. I will at least try to set up the beads, though. That's worth doing. And there we go. Nice and easy. So we didn't really see any new cards on the floor, but we have the chest and the card pack and such. So we may yet find some new ones, and there's still a couple new artifacts as well that I haven't seen on stream yet. So we will see what we can find. Killing Blow going to be pretty decent here too. Just specifically because it's this early in the floor. Definitely going to include that for at least a little bit. And the Chaotic Blur might go in with it to do Vulnerable. Just as a short-term solution. Okay, this is not a great turn. In fact, it's quite bad. Let's save the spell in case we get a turn where they're all attacking next. Still put some damage on you, I think, but then I'm just gonna do the rest for block. Okay, nice. Gaining momentum. Okay, so it looks like next turn is going to be the turn where they go crazy. Everyone's going to be buffed up. You can expect lots of attack damage. So they're going to have fatigue by then as well, which means that they'll each take 9 chi. So 22 plus 9 is already enough for him to die. Can put the rest of the damage somewhere else. We could put it on you, but you reflect 4, which is a really annoying number to deal with. So I guess we'll put it on you. That puts us Zen. Lets us Clarity, the gaining momentum. Might as well do a repeating deflection too. But I'm pretty sure they're all just gonna die next turn. Do this, you immediately die, and yeah, you immediately die too. Okay, good talk. Energy Potion, that's a pretty decent one to start with, and a Purple Void Stone, also pretty good. I very often do love to do Clarity with a Purple Stone. I think I'm just going to do that right now. And let's put in the Killing Blow. I suppose Chaotic Blur can come in. This Unbalanced Fury is going to be pretty important for sure, though. Wow, this is not a very good opening turn. Not very good at all. It's alright, though. Very often the first 2 turns with Enlightened, it's very difficult to accomplish much that's meaningful early on. You know, once you're setting up, like, powers and stuff, it feels a lot better, but when you're just throwing out measly amounts of Future Strike, it's pretty unimpressive. We can get a lot of delay block here at least, and I think I'll go ahead and weaken him too. We'll have quite a bit of energy. We only need to play like 1 block card now. I don't mind taking 1 if we just play a simple repeating deflection, that's fine. Actually, no, we won't. No, we will, yeah, because of the eroding sanity. We have the Chaotic Blur Killing Blow. That could be okay. The days will kind of suck, though. I probably need the damage, though, to be honest. So let's just go repeating Chaotic to get him vulnerable. 36 damage is massive. And then all of this damage is Future Strike. So I think I will just go ahead and apply some Future Strike here. And we should be able to get the kill here. Right. No. No, we cannot get the kill. It's barely not enough. Well, that's unfortunate, but not really anything we can do about it. Short by 2. We're probably going to go ahead and heal at the shrine coming up then. Don't really see why we wouldn't. This is all pretty irrelevant. Yeah, because we just have a bunch of fights, we take 5 there, Elite. The money would be pretty nice for this shop, but yeah, we're not even going to the other shrine. No need to be risky. Oh, I should have set up the beads there too. Whoops. Go ahead and heal for 20 there. And what do we have here? Timeless. That's pretty good. Age, also quite good. I think the Timeless is probably going to be better, though. Both of these, just for their purge effects, is all I really care about. Playing the Timeless is, like, okay. Getting She can be a nice way to handle AoE fights, especially because the... Where is it? The Unbalanced Fury... I mean, it's kind of already taken care of some of that for us, right, by hitting everyone. But the spillover on the She definitely makes it a bit better because of the She death transfer, that is to say. And if you can upgrade this thing, then it gets kind of crazy, if you ever have the energy to play it, which we might with Foresight. We have Calm. I think it is just going to be Timeless here. Do we want to just start with the Unbalanced Fury upgrade? Might just. It's quite a strong upgrade. Chain 1 is a really powerful line of text, and we're having a little bit of trouble going Zen. Otherwise, the Clarity is a great upgrade. That might just be better. Let's start with that. Yeah. Start with Clarity. Okay. Timeless should come in. Let's drop... How about a Lashing Kick? And Unbalanced Fury, maybe instead of a Gaining Momentum. The Calm might be getting greenstoned. We can upgrade this thing, and then we go like Calm plus Clarity on turn 1. Any other ability to go Zen. We'll be able to foresee Gaining Momentum, Unbalanced Fury, whatever else we want. Something like a Mirror Guard. If we upgrade the Timeless, we can foresee that then. It's interesting to consider. For the time being, though, I think I'll do this. And that should probably be enough. Ooh, okay. Immediately I'm wishing I had the readied reprisal against this guy. Okay. We can do some stuff here, though. It's unfortunate that we drew the Unbalanced Fury this early. It's not going to accomplish anything for us yet. We'll just do this to go Zen here and get our delay block. Yeah, like I said, oftentimes you're not accomplishing much of anything on the first turns with Enlightened. Hey, what's up, Chemo? Yeah, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here. How you doing? Doesn't look like we're gonna go Zen here. Yeah, it's definitely not happening. Just a very sad turn. Wasted energy. Might be looking to weaken him this time with the spell. Okay, yeah, so we can ideally waste his shield by applying slow with a Lashing Kick. That's a really good way to get rid of the bubble. And yeah, it looks like we'll be able to do that, no problem here. So there goes the bubble. Now he's nice and weak. 5 less damage we have to deal with. And since Decline is coming up, I don't mind using the Killing Blow here at all. I can have the Affliction in my hand to chain with the Decline. Very nice. This is unfortunately useless. Still climbing Insanity. Appreciate the YouTube guide. Well, thanks. Glad that you're enjoying it, Chemo. What level of instability are you up to now? Okay, this is my only block. That's unfortunate. This is just a very unfortunate turn in general, isn't it? Because I have to opener this if I want that block, and I really do. I don't think that's negotiable. I think I just do it. Luckily, the slow here again does pop his bubble to make sure we get full value from our future strike. That's pretty nice. I suppose I can go Zen here, actually, with the Decline, huh? Okay, this isn't as bad as I thought. Because that gives us 2 chains, and this is the 3rd one. Now we can foresee... I mean, I guess it's probably still the Unbalanced. 46. Not bad, man. That is a lot of instability. It does start to get real tough, though, towards the end of the climb when the handful of modifiers that you've been trying to avoid, you're finally forced to take them. Well, this forged soldier is very definitely not dead right now. And that is quite sad. Okay, we'll have to go Zen like this. And then we can get our 3 block, and he should be dead next turn. We take 8. Off to a very rough start here. Really glad we healed at that shrine. But yeah, this is pretty unfortunate. There we go. Bead set up. We'll just leave that be now. Okay. Next is our first elite, right? Oh no, there's one more regular fight first. Okay, stealth potion's awesome though. That's so good. Very, very strong pickup there. We get the greenstone. It's obviously not good on the comm right now. Should be eventually though. Wait for it for some echo wall. Actually seems pretty decent too. Yeah, I think that's actually quite good here. Let's do this. Kimo, do you have a particular favorite character? I'm gonna be putting the enlightened card tier list up in probably in the next week or so. Got some work for that done already. Yeah, we're just gonna roll in like this. I will put in the... Okay, well, it's another enemy that Readied Reprisal would have been decent against. Maybe I should have just put it in. It's definitely coming in before the elite. We'll see what we can do here. Another pretty bad turn, but we can go Zen. The Unbalanced Fury, man. It's just not that good versus single enemies. Sad state of affairs. So we want to go fast forward first here to make sure we don't lose our delay block. I probably should just Killing Blow for damage here. I think we're going to need it, even though the daze is unfortunate, and we did just draw the decline, so we won't be able to use the decline to handle it. I guess I could have played the decline to sift the daze. I don't know about that. It's round 2. This is a good time to apply some vulnerable here. It's rather expensive, but we will do it. Get a little bit of block there. Okay, so we're moving reasonably fast here by Enlightened standards for this early in a run. This is the concerning turn, though. We have Mirror Guard. That's pretty good. Timeless seems worthless, so you can go. Let's go ahead and weaken you. 17 next turn. That's not too bad. I guess we'll just do it like this. Hold the Mirror Guard, 2 out of 5. That should work. Right, well, if I've got 11 there, do I mind just playing the now and then and taking 1? That's probably more efficient. The Monk card manipulation gimmick. You like the Monk card manipulation gimmick the most in Daughter 2, but enjoy the Hidden Blade because it's easier on the mind. Hidden Blade is pretty hard to go wrong with, it's true. Also, 1 less damage than I thought? Would I? Oh, because of the burning. Duh. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, Monk's pretty fun. He definitely requires a lot more brain power, though, than your typical Blade build. But Blade is fun. Yeah, okay, we can actually do a lot of good stuff here. We just go now and then for block. Clarity to hit the... Is it still gaining? It's probably still gaining, honestly. We can go Zen with Wait for it, which now we can do the Unbalanced Fury. And... that looks pretty good. Just 1 more block there. 9 Future Strike, is that worth it? Probably. Yeah, I did most of my... Oh, God. We drew all the Banes at once and no decline. Wow, that's really bad. That's just miserable. And there's nothing to do this turn either. I can get the block I need. And that's it. Terrible. Yeah, I did most of my initial climb with Blade Hidden, although hilariously that was the old Blade Hidden before he got completely reworked with like the old starter relic and everything. I don't know if you were even playing the game back then. It was quite a while ago at this point. He was a lot worse. One of the worst starter decks in the game, actually. But for whatever reason, I was convinced that that was the one that I should be climbing with. Okay, that is a really good draw, actually. Lot of block there. Big help. So we'll take 3 on this turn. A concerning amount on the stack for next turn. Killing Blow could help. Killing Blow could definitely help. We also have our spell back. It's actually taken us that long. Yeah, okay. Looks like we're good here. Spell ya for good measure. Does he die to Echo Wall here? Okay, yeah, that was actually a slight misplay then. I should have set up the beads. Anyway, I'm not too worried about it. So, we're having some problems. How can I solve those problems with this upgrade point? The problems we're having are a lack of damage output and lack of consistent block. So, I could simply upgrade one of my block cards. Otherwise, the gaining momentum upgrade actually looks pretty good. Going into the first elite, maybe I should just do the calm upgrade though, because that lets me take advantage of my stone. So I'm gaining like more additional power right now. Because I'm not just getting an upgrade, I'm also getting a stone. You know, I think I actually am just going to do that. Sorry, playing just before the newer balance patch, so you got the better blade. Yeah, he was completely different. His old starter relic was like really weird and not very good. It said when your first attack against an enemy applies vulnerable equal to the number of empty tiles you've stepped on this run. So yeah, just wrap your head around that. It was a mess. I think I'm going to take out the Killing Blow here, actually, but I will put in the Readied Reprisal. Maybe I take out the Unbalanced, actually. This is an elite fight, so it's almost guaranteed to be... I mean, it is guaranteed to be single target. It's just the fish with Bruce, and you usually don't care about killing the fish. Deliberate's kind of just better for those purposes, actually, isn't it? Yeah, let's do that, actually. And then I will put in... -1 repeating for readied. Hey, what's up, Hurry? We've got a Martial Monk, and we're off to a very slow start here. We just grabbed this Unbalanced Fury, and we were hoping that was going to be like the thing to start focusing on, and then we fought Forged Soldier, and then we fought Dragon Whelpling, and it was not good. Yeah, it was weird, Kimo. It was really weird. It was not super great. Ooh, okay, we've got some potentially very powerful stuff here. So, the Corkscrew... Actually, well, here, I'm not going to change the deck anymore, right? Yeah, we can just see the nice expanded view. Here we go. So the Corkscrew, the first turn had opener. The second opener effect triggers as well. That's not very good. We have very few opener effects. It's really just the gaining momentum and the chaotic blur. So we'd have to draw... Oh, actually, we have now and then too, but nevertheless... It is funny to be able to get the opener and the rebound effect in theory. Or the opener and the follower effect. Follow up. You can get both of those with the Corkscrew, which is interesting. But yeah, definitely not the pick for us. Liquid Membrane is a huge consistency booster. It's really, really good with delay block. I always say that Enlightened is the best character to abuse the Liquid Membrane. But then over here we also have the Rear View Mirror, which is one of the new ones, and it's extremely powerful if you ask me. The first time each turn you vision, draw 1. Sadly, we don't have any vision. We have no vision whatsoever. We're on the wrong starting deck for the spell. We skipped the Clairvoyance early, and I don't even think we're picking up any vision. Yeah, none whatsoever, so this sucks. Unfortunately, we will just take the liquid membrane here, as much as I want to try the new guy. Can't ever stop yourself from playing Unbalanced Fury. It's really good. It's really good. It's true. Didn't come across the mirror yet. Yeah, no, the mirror is insane. If you have a lot of vision. Literally just being on the Mindfulness starter deck so that your spell gives you vision, I think, is probably enough to make it very strong. But we're not on that starter deck, so it's not very strong. Which is unfortunate. Anyway, we sure do have a lot of Foresight going on now. That's nice. This deck would kill for a Mind Over Matter. Okay. Well, ready to reprisal? Time to do your thing. Now I have to ask myself, do I want to do this just for 16 Shi? It's not actually very impressive. Then again, nothing I'm doing this turn is very impressive. But I really would like to keep the Foresight on this if I can, so I think we'll just chill. And by that, do I just mean purge both? That's so bad. That's so bad, but it's so energy inefficient. Whatever. I'll take whatever with draw card in the description with Monk. Yeah, this guy loves card draw. I mean, everyone loves card draw, but Monk more than most. You want to make sure you have the right ratio of abilities and attacks to get Zen, so card draw is a big, big deal. Forgot to ask last time, you mentioned watching a streamer in the same vein as Balelord. I don't know that one. Do you remember the name? Are you talking about Lethal Frag? I'm pretty sure I mentioned Lethal Frag. He is one of the guys that's been doing it longer than anybody else on Twitch. Yeah, he's been streaming for over 10 years on Twitch, I think. I remember seeing him in the live category the first time I ever opened Twitch when I was back in high school, however many years ago. I think I'd like to get some vulnerable here. Yeah, let's do that. Slow? I mean, he's vulnerable. It's pretty valuable. Okay, let's actually weaken him in this case. This is coming up. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, good. Yeah, Lethal Frag, super chill guy. Very skilled at most of the games he plays. A lot of roguelikes on his channel. He does a lot of Spelunky these days, as well as some other stuff. Nova Drift, Brotato, that kind of thing. I haven't really gotten into the Brotato, Vampire Survivors, any of those kind of games myself, though. What do you guys think about those games? Are they any good? Doesn't look like we're going Zen this turn, huh? I guess that's fine. Is this a good time to play the Timeless, actually? Maybe it is. Maybe we could go Zen that way. Instead of getting Rage, we get Shi. That's actually probably more value. And then we'll shuffle here. So I probably don't need the Calm at this point, do I? It's either the Calm or the Clarity. We're going to draw one of these. I don't think I want both. Let's actually get rid of the Calm. I think it did its job already. Never got into Spelunky, played some of the Survivor games. Fun time waster, wouldn't watch them on stream. Yeah, I wouldn't really do that either. I tried Spelunky myself too, and I got the absolute crap kicked out of me. I was not very good at Spelunky. I found it to be kind of frustrating how often I was dying and how quick I was, so I gave up on it. But I do enjoy watching it. I'm kind of decent at platformers. I'm pretty good at Super Meat Boy in particular. I've been playing that game for a long time. I can beat it in under half an hour quite easily at this point. Have some more vulnerable, I guess, right? No, actually, that doesn't matter because you're just gonna... It's gonna come off. I mean, I have nothing else to do this turn anyway. I could go Zen just for the heck of it. We'll just have full energy instead. Yeah, Super Meat Boy is so good, dude. That's like one of my... When I would just wanted to, like, chill out, I would just sit down and just finish Super Meat Boy. I've beaten the game, like, dozens and dozens of times. Okay, this is bad. I should have put the Stealth Potion in here. I forgot to do that. Oh, boy. Okay, well, let's just get maximum block right here. The Echo Wall is going to be very helpful. I mean, Liquid Membrane, right? Like, we're not going to take immediate damage. Definitely won't wait for it. There's no good Foresight targets here. We'll just put whatever. Get the tiniest us a bit of rage here. Yeah, I was pretty much just a casual speedrunner. I had my own, like, route of the levels that I could do reasonably well and stuff. I learned some of the glitches and stuff. Like the trick on the third boss with the worms that jump out of the ground, where you can sneak out of the arena and they all just jump into the saw blades immediately. It was hard, but it was fun. Big fan. Okay, so we can definitely go Zen here. We're gonna draw a card. I mean, I guess we just go for it. We don't have any decisions to make here. We just play everything and we hope that it's enough, right? Yeah. We just literally do everything. And he doesn't die, but neither do we. So I guess I'll take that. We have the liquid membrane, so I don't feel as bad as I normally would when I'm this low on health. Yeah, I agree, Hurry. I would not. I would never, like, seriously try to speedrun a game. Because it's just, you know, doing the same thing that many times in a row definitely would become grating. When you're trying for, like, good times and you're doing all these inconsistent tricks and relying on RNG. You know, I don't mind playing these kind of games over and over again because they're different every time. Do I want to put this blue stone on anything? I don't have any particularly good targets for it. I sure would love a better future or something. Maybe we'll find one in the shop. I'll definitely hold on to this for the time being. Yeah, it takes a certain kind of person, I think, to get into a speedrun that's any longer than a few minutes. Even Meat Boy at half an hour was like... It was a somewhat serious time commitment, and I would only ever do like 1 or 2 runs at a time, and I wouldn't care if I messed up and lost a bunch of time, because it was all just for fun. I very briefly tried to do like some Mirror's Edge as well, when that game was relatively new. It was pretty fun. There was some very interesting tech in that game. I might be misremembering here, but I'm pretty sure there's like a little secret where if you pressed a certain button while you were falling through the air backwards, your character would like flip off the enemies, and you could use that to like animation cancel. It's pretty funny. Okay, that's a lot of damage next turn. Good thing we have the readied reprisal. I'll tell you what we don't have this turn is just about anything else. We can at least save the spell though until they have fatigue. So we'll throw that out. Yeah, there's just like nothing to do here, huh? I guess we'll put vulnerable on you because we'll want to deal some damage next turn. And then I'd probably just play this for Zen. The Foresight's like okay. Just go up to full here. Mirror's Edge is a pretty short game. The sequel was there's a lot more content in that one. It was pretty good too. The sequel to Super Meat Boy sucked though, unfortunately. Meat Boy Forever, where Edmund McMillan just like wasn't even involved at all. Yeah, they absolutely ruined that game, unfortunately. Absolutely ruined it. Randomly generated levels in Super Meat Boy, what were they thinking? Someone explain it to me. Okay, we should be fine here now. Yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, it didn't have a ton of marketing behind it or anything either. It just kind of appeared as far as I'm aware. At least I sure didn't hear much of anything about it. But I'm not on, like, its social media or anything, so who knows, maybe it had a presence there. But yeah, essentially Team Meat, the original studio for Meat Boy, was 2 people. Edmund McMillan, he's pretty famous these days as an indie developer, right? You know, Isaac, Meat Boy, all that good stuff. But he, like, was going on to do other stuff, and so he was like, yeah, I'm not going to make another Meat Boy game. But the other guy, I guess, got his blessing to go forward with it, and they essentially made it... They just, like, took everything that made the original game great and just got rid of it, right? So, like, you know, the highly replayable, tightly designed levels, they were like, nope, it's gonna be randomly generated now. They added a bunch of weird moves where you can like punch enemies and stuff, and it was just strange. I really didn't like it, and most people don't seem to have liked it. It didn't sell very well as far as I know. And nobody talks about it, obviously. It has had no lasting impact in the way that Meat Boy has. Outpace looks really nice here. The fact that I can buy an upgrade is a huge part of why, because I do already have a couple expensive block cards. Outpace is one of the best one, though. And yeah, I'd like to buy some power right now. We're behind the power curve, so let's get a nice big block. And let's get this all alone, I guess. Yeah, Body and Mind has definitely become a lot better since the buff. I might actually just get rid of Fast Forward here for Outpace. I want to have some delay blockers left, and Fast Forward I'm not usually a huge fan of. I'm not exactly... Can I get an AoE fight, please? Unbalanced Fury I have literally not played this card in an AoE fight yet. And I picked it up, like, so early. I'm just getting all of the single-target fights. I haven't fought, like, the Greenhouse. I haven't fought the Leprechaun guy. I haven't fought, like, a lot of the AoE enemies. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Okay. That's fine, though. It's fine. We'll make do. We will make do. Everything will be okay. The outpace here. Yeah, I'll tell you, a Mind Over Matter would go absolutely crazy in this deck, though. I'd probably try to greenstone that somehow, too. Did not draw an attack. That is sad. Okay, in that case, I think I'd rather just go Zen here than get the tiny bit of Lashing Kick damage. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so our beads are ready. We did draw the Decline with the Daze. That's pretty good. We've got the Unbalanced as well. Coming up is a lot of blocks, so I can probably save the spell. That's good. We'll go Unbalanced, Decline. Okay, we have quite a bit of defense just right now as well. That was a good turn. Okay, and the next card we draw we know is Clarity. So let's definitely go Zen here. Foresee these guys. Now we can double the Now and Then delay block. I think I will use the spell here, because that's close enough that I don't care if I can't play any more block. 9 I don't think is worth it. If we had more reliable Vulnerable too, I think that would be a big help for us right now. Our only Vulnerable is this stupid piece of garbage, and once you're in adaptation turns, Vulnerable 2 doesn't cut the mustard, because, you know, when it's not a Future Strike turn, you put Vulnerable 2 on them, and then next turn it's gone. So if we could upgrade this thing, I guess that might help, but that's not exactly a high priority upgrade otherwise. Like, it's literally just because it is a card that applies Vulnerable, even if it's a very awkward way to do that, and it doesn't do anything else when we're using it to apply Vulnerable. It's quite bad. We gotta do what we gotta do, right? Okay, Mirror Guard. 12 is gonna be worth it. This just literally does not matter at all. Yeah, this card pack definitely needs to put in some work, and hopefully we get a really good relic from this Elite too, because the one we have here is strong, but it's not helping us kill things for the most part. It's just helping us not die, and I appreciate not dying, but I would appreciate killing things even more. Okay, Timeless coming up. Are we going for the kill? I'm thinking if I should go Zen and then Decline to sift something and try and go for the kill next turn, Alternatively, I have a lot of block here, and the Readied Reprisal will actually allow me to block for quite a bit. Yeah, okay, so here's what we're going to do then. We will go Zen before we play the Decline. We drew the Readied Reprisal. That's fantastic, actually. That's so good. We will Decline. We'll get rid of the block card. Get the Echo Wall up. We foresee the Timeless. I think that's the first time I've ever foreseen a zero-cost card. That's pretty funny. And then this should be GG. Because I can go Timeless, Clarity, Repeating, I guess, Unbalanced. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright. So, do I just have to, you know, swallow my pride and sadly upgrade this Chaotic Blur? I really do not like Chaotic Blur, but I think this is the highest win rate play. It's either that or Timeless. Timeless adds a massive amount of damage, and we've got more Foresight than we know what to do with right now. So that's really not bad. That might just be better than the Chaotic Blur, actually. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade the Timeless. Anything I can do to not waste my upgrade point on the Chaotic Blur, I will do. I'd rather just cut the Chaotic Blur if I felt able to. Yeah, Timeless with the Foresight, quite strong. All Alone here probably should come in. This is our elite fight, yes? No, it's not. This is our card pack fight. Nevertheless, it's probably still worth playing. It's quite good. It's good to foresee as well. Yeah, let's get you in here. Stillness is going to be a no. It is another source of vulnerable, I guess. It's just so bad. It's just such a bad card. Drew the Unbalanced. Can't foresee it now. That is sad. We can't even foresee the gaining one. This is a horrible first turn draw. Just absolutely miserable. We'll foresee the All Alone for some damage, and I guess just the most expensive card after that. And then we'll just go Zen and be very sad. It's nice that if you can draw it at an opportune time, you can purge it for profit and catch it still foreseen on the next time. Yeah, exactly. I could not agree more, Hurry. That is, I mean, I was like the biggest advocate during the rebalancing waves for just always saying, like, for these kind of super situational cards that might literally do nothing, just give them a purge effect. And oh boy, have I really enjoyed a lot of those since. We took the Timeless instead of an Age, and I gotta say, Age has been one of my favorite cards in that regard, where the purge effect now is just so powerful on it, and it feels really good, even when you're not playing it for its primary effect. Speaking of not playing, I don't think I want to play the Readied Reprisal here. We'll keep it for later. Yeah, that's same logic for that as why Mix-Up has the Purge Trigger Voidstone effect on it and stuff. Yeah, I managed to sneak that kind of thing onto quite a few cards. Very happy for it. Okay, so the Vulnerable would actually persist next turn if we Chaotic Blur for Vulnerable here. And we are going to get the All Alone, and it's a Future Strike turn. And we have Timeless for Rage, so that actually seems like a pretty big deal. Unfortunately, I won't have much in the way of block in that case. Okay, you know, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go Mirror Guard into Chaotic Blur, I think. Zen like this. We're pretty low on energy here, but that did a lot of blocking. In fact... yeah, there we go. I can take one now if I want to next turn and just spend everything dealing damage. Was that one of my suggestions, Age? Yep. Yeah. Most of the cards that have... most of the situational cards with purge effects are my doing. Okay, yeah, here we can just purge the Timeless. And then it's just damage, damage, damage. We could play this to block one, but we don't need to because we have Liquid Membrane, so I will not. Yeah, see, this is the one issue I have with the Clarity Calm thing, is that it's super good on turn 1, but then when you recycle your deck often, this is really not what you want to see. This is also really not what you want to see. 46 damage next turn. That is, what they say in the business, mildly concerning. I think we'll be okay, though, because the raw damage output here should probably do him in. We'll just sling a bunch of Foresight around, go Zen, hit him with the All Alone, and yeah, there's no way he lives. Yeah, dude, Upgraded Age, a common card that says Purge Block 6, that is pretty ridiculous if you ask me. Okay, yeah, huge damage here. And we didn't draw any ourselves, but we have all these Foresighted block cards. So we are Bing Shilling. Look at that! 40 delay block. And he's going to take a fat stack here to the Echo Wall. See ya, Corrupted Ogre. Okay, we did alright there. We did alright. This card pack's going to matter a heck of a lot, though. What are we looking at? Mind Blast again? This is the third Mind Blast you've shown me. Where's the Sheen Jimmy Neutron meme? This is the third time in a row you've shown me Mind Blast. Vault. Okay, we did get some more vulnerable, though. I was asking for that. Shield Bash is not too terrible. Yeah, and another Chaotic Blur, right, guys? Whatever. I like the Shield Bash a lot. I like the Stoicism a lot. Sneak Attack I don't like a lot for its actual on-play effect. I do like it a lot for its Purge effect, potentially. But it is our uncommon, so if we were rolling a card, it would probably be this one. I tell you what, a Convergence. Convergence would be a phenomenal pickup here if we roll this into a Convergence. Or Mind Over Matter. That's also an uncommon. So yeah, we're definitely going to roll the Sneak Attack here. What do we got? Pinpoint. That's okay, I guess. Okay. The Stoicism without an upgrade is very hard to make use of, unfortunately. No Blackstone. Not going to get one for a while. Shield Bash is coming in. I probably don't need Wait for it anymore. I think we're doing just fine with Foresight by other means. So we'll swap out 1/2 cost block card for a different one. This one's a little more blocky. And while we're going to miss the Echo Wall damage, we'll probably make up for it with our vulnerable damage, because especially now that we have All Alone, I think that'll end up being pretty comparable. Thinking about taking out another Repeating Deflection for a Cohesion. Thinking about it. I think I will. Could definitely make use of that energy gain, too. We've been going quite low with our energy. But I think that's all I'm going to do here. We got some theoretically big wins from the card pack there, but yeah, like this guy, it's just going to take a while to develop him. Yeah, and we'll see how things go here with the Shield Bash vulnerable. Should I swap gaining momentum, or not gaining? Unbalanced for Deliberate for this elite fight. I think we will just do that, since we're going to feel a lot better with Deliberate against a Skeletal Mage. 50% chance of being Bruce, but even then, like, again, you don't really want to kill the fish. The fish are pretty dangerous, of course, with the starting spell we have, though, since it applies an AoE status effect. Bezel Wire could be pretty good. Cultist Ward's terrible. We have no buffs, and we are not getting any buffs here. The red pills could be really good, too, actually. That might just be the play here, huh? Red pills, that makes me want more delay block, actually. So suddenly I'm reconsidering cutting these 2 cards. You know what, actually? Yeah, let's cut the... Oh, not that. Whoops. Let's cut the Cohesion for the Wait for it. Let's try this, and we'll go red pills. Still waiting on this blue stone. I think that'll be fine. The red pills works against the liquid membrane in some aspects. But, I mean, we need damage, right? And this is a great way to get extra damage. Unfortunately, another issue that we have with red pills, normally on turn 1 it's a guaranteed trigger, and that's kind of nice, but we're not going to have very much damage because we always draw these 2 cards in our opener. So, I don't know, maybe that wasn't a good take, but I feel like we need the help in the short term, right? Like, it'll trigger at least some of the time, which is more damage than we currently have. And we really need damage. We are hurting for damage. Let's go on the All Alone. Definitely want the Zen here. Definitely want the energy. Definitely don't want to use the spell. Strong consideration to using the spell on this turn, though, before the piranhas are going to be showing up. Next turn, he's not attacking, so the weakness goes to waste. And the turn after that, the piranhas are there, and if we debuff them, they gain Frenzy, and that's really bad. So I think we are just going to use it now, which means we only need 13 next time. Could probably manage that, yeah? Probably. For current block, Shield Bash plus Repeating Deflection seems good. Then we'll get a little more delay block here, and we can Foresight something. Then we can just do this, get the free rebound, so that's all the delay block. Red pills will be triggering next turn. And we don't need... What do we not need? A lot of foreseen cards. We probably don't need... You Repeating Deflection. I mean, but look at this damage output so far. It's turn 3 going into it here, and he's taking almost no damage. This is bad. This is what we call not good. If I could draw the All Alone here to get that solo trigger, that would be huge. Come on. Oof. That's unfortunate. That is definitely unfortunate. So it'll be hitting the fish, which is really not what we want. Not what we want at all. I'm thinking we might just hold this Readied Reprisal. Yeah, we hold the Readied Reprisal here. It's looking scary, man. Because, yeah, we draw this stuff. We're always playing this, like always, right? Question is, do we want the opener block here? I don't think we do. We'll just float this on the membrane. The vulnerable will be better. So we'll go readied. Chaotic Blur. At this point, I'm probably playing both of these, aren't I? Foresee our damage. We're always playing this. It's only 18, that's so pathetic, but we foresaw it, so at least it's cheap. Tough call here if I play this. I think I do. The overcharge makes it a lot better. I also actually just want a Timeless. I want to do Timeless so that we can get more damage on Bruce that way. Pretty scary, though. Pretty scary. I'm very worried about this first boss. Okay, we didn't draw the Timeless. We have Outpace. That's at least good. Let's get the opener here. Very nice draw. We'll draw one more. Yeah, okay. We're fine with this. Yeah, this is fine. We already have Echo Wall up. We don't need the Foresight, so let's get rid of Wait for It. Pretty sure we just win always. Just in case I'm missing something, I'll hold the Outpace. Yeah, look at that. The Piranhas almost died. That's bad. That means we wasted a lot of damage on them. When we never really intended to kill them. $24 Future Strike on the decline there, though. That's pretty good, right? Okay. 6-turn Bruce fight. Yeah, I don't love the relics. I don't love where our deck is at right now. This is not looking too fantastic. It's not looking too fantastic at all. Let's get the Unbalanced back in here. And we have a yellow stone now. I am a fan of Yellowstone now and then. It's pretty decent. Being able to get that Zen rebound. I think we'll go for that. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know about this one, y'all. Another single target fight. You gotta be joking, man. You've got to be joking. Okay, guess we can do rebounds on now and then and stuff. This might be a decent turn to use the spell, too, to be quite honest. Let's get the gaining. Let's get at least some block. Yeah. Actually, let's do double block. This sure is awkward. I can play this to do nothing, but it does put me in Zen. This at least applies vulnerable, which might be relevant if we draw this or all alone. It's a bit costlier in terms of energy, though. I think I'll do it. And I think I will actually just weaken him, too. There's actually a decent chance we make it all the way back around to the spell being off cooldown again. Okay, well, we did draw the all alone, so that's really nice. We can go outpace here, purge the Timeless for Rage, and his Grim Glow is gone. So now we can just do... I mean, this isn't even actually a particularly good weight for it. It's probably still worth playing, though. 69 damage there. That's going to go a long way towards helping us perfect this fight. Of course, we drew the Void before we had a chance to sift it. It's fine. We can just discard it here. We want to go Zen pretty bad, so I'm going to ditch that. Wait, I'm stupid. We don't have the energy! Uh-oh. Okay, this is a Future Strike turn. We've got Unbalanced here. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Well, that's pretty good. But we're not going Zen. I guess we were never going Zen, were we? It's fine. We wanted to draw a card anyway. I can play all of these to go Zen with abilities. I mean, we're always playing Mirror Guard, right? Like, we have to play Mirror Guard if we don't want to take damage. This seems good anyway. This seems not as good, but it's not like I have much of a choice. I will play this too. Okay, that should do it. That turn, I think, was good enough that the fight is over. Especially with the Echo Wall, too. Chipping in for some damage. Red pills go off on the turn when we redraw our rigged Foresight cards. Oh, the red pills, man. They are not doing what I hoped they would do. I mean, we knew that we were going to have some issues with this, and we addressed them. Problem is, just, I don't think the other options we could have taken for this relic were any better. Okay, no red pills on this turn. I guess that's fine, because we apparently don't have any damage. We will go Zen, though, and we will spell. I told you we were going to get back around to the spell. Okay, and I was hoping we were just going to kill with Timeless or All Alone, but we didn't get either of those. It's fine. The fight is still over, right? I mean, you know, Liquid Membrane with 10 guarantees that we make it to next turn. Set up the beads a little bit. So just don't waste the beads here is the name of the game. Kablam. See, once we make it to turn 8, everything's fine. We just need to reliably make it to turn 8, okay, guys? It's that easy. Kind of want to upgrade the Now and Then, now that we put a stone in it. Otherwise, what are we really looking at here? Gaining. Readied. I think we'll just go for Now and Then. 17 block when we play this thing on the opener now. That's pretty good. Strongly considering brewing this stealth potion right now, actually. Strongly considering it. In fact, we're just going to do it. Normally I'm loath to use potions this early on, but we're going to die if we don't. Simply put, we will die. Skeleton King. Okay, this is probably one of the better matchups for us, all things considered. I think we'd be very bad at handling piggies. I think we'd be very bad at handling Banes versus the Disciples of Straw. So this was one of our better results. Even the Banes from the Hag would have been pretty bad too. This was probably the best result, in fact. Anyway, we've got Stealth here, so this turn is a freebie. We will just use it to get our Foresight down. Definitely going to want to use the All Alone. We will need to be killing some skeleton minions. No two ways about it. I think we'll use Foresight on the expensive Foresight card here. If Timeless was free still, I'd play it to go Zen here. As is it worth doing this? Actually, probably yes. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, big red pill's turn here. Very big red pill's turn, actually. That's great. Question now is, do I just put damage right on the skeleton minions? You know what, actually, I think I do, and I think I use my spell. I think this is a pretty good use of our time here. I also think we'll let you live. Next turn you should be buffing, right? So that's a-okay by me. Don't really want to hold this, don't really want to play this. I guess I could have purged the repeating deflection to play this on you. It's coming up. We still have a couple foreseen cards. Maybe it's okay to go down the energy just to extend his vulnerable then? Okay, I'll do it. I will do it. Yeah, because the guy on the right now attacks for 5, and then he's going to waste his turn now buffing, right? No, okay, he didn't buff. It's very likely that they buffed there, but he did not. Oh, the stealth potion. He skipped a turn. Okay, well. So much for that. We also miss our red pills by 1, which is very sad. And we did not draw a ready reprisal when we have 30 on the stack next turn, which is also very sad. I'm sad. I guess we don't need the Mirror Guard in that case. Yeah, this stinks. This really stinks. You're going to take 7, so you will die from Echo Wall. We just got to purge this. Oh dear. Tiny bit of she spread. Yeah, this might actually be a real problem because here come the Foresight cards now, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is a very real problem. Actually, are we just dead? We're pretty close to it. We have to play this. Yeah, and see, that's not enough. Oh, no, we're guaranteed dead. We're guaranteed dead because when we go Zen here, we draw Clarity. And that doesn't do it. The energy potion does not save us. And we obviously don't have a kill. Oof. Oh, actually, you know what, Hurry? You're right. We have a membrane. I completely forgot about that for some reason. We're not dead. Here comes the delay block. Okay, now you're buffing. You will need to die, but it's not a Future Strike turn, so we need this or this. That's very unlikely. Shoot. Okay, we'll let you get the buff off. Do we let you attack? I think we have to. All Alone, we'll have to finish you up. Okay, draw a card. That's actually a really good draw, isn't it? Yeah, that's actually a very good draw. Now we can go repeat. The blur doesn't matter because the vulnerable is going to fall off. But and then we repeat again, and now we can double now and then for huge delay block. We're almost guaranteed now to get the thing that kills Lefty. One of the two things. We did not draw either of them. But the spell will do it instead, I suppose. You're buffing 2. Yeah, this is actually fine. You die, you die. We can put vulnerable on you. It is a future strike turn, so that's pretty good. Wait for it on the timeless, I guess. Going Zen here is actually pretty valuable with the vulnerable. We'll do it. Bit of a waste of the foresight there, but that's 40 extra future strike, and then the vulnerable going on top of that. That's right, we just gotta make it to turn 8, hurry. We just gotta make it to turn 8. I really sincerely hope we do not have to make it any further than turn 8. Okay, this looks like a really good turn, though, actually. We can get our rage, get our block, start foreseeing things. It's all damage at this point, I think, right? And then we will play this while we have rage. We just need a little less than 50 damage here to finish him off. That should be pretty doable. That should be pretty doable. Yeah, we're good. We made it. Be vulnerable. 104 damage. That's actually barely overkilling. Well, I mean the she actually, but either way, yeah, that's this was a really close one. Really close fight. I brain farted the membrane though. I thought we were dead, but we made it. We did in fact. Just have to make it to turn 8. From Dust actually looking pretty juicy here. Good way to heal. Oh, no card pack, and we can't afford any card drafts either, even if they had spawned, which, I mean, this is the only one that did. And I was not about to spend 1,600 there, because we have no cash. Unfortunate, but some Void Stones actually sound really good here. There's a few that we're looking for in particular. We want a Black Stone to put on the Stoicism. We are getting a Black Stone, but, you know, it never hurts to have more Black Stones. And I would actually really like to have another green stone kicking around, because the chance that we can find a Convergence or a Mind Over Matter, those would be so good with a green stone. And there's some buffs that we wouldn't mind either. So I think I'm just going to take the Void Stones here. Okay, we got a black and a blue. That should be pretty good. What do we have? Ah, Convergence. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is so strong. Choose a foreseen card to put from deck to hand. I would love to. What else we have here, though, is a bit less impressive. Mind Shatter, not very good when our She application is so limited. Nevertheless, this might be a necessity. It might be, like, to kill the Void, we might need to be doing something as goofy as Timeless to apply She, and then Mind Shatter to scale that damage. I'm probably going to want to pick this up. Surprise Attack gives us some more vulnerable. I don't know about that one, though. Timely Maneuver's pretty good. It's almost always an upgrade over Repeating Deflection, I guess, right? Okay. Well, that looks like the finish here is this maneuver here. It's sad that these guys are so late. Oh, no! The Convergence is at the very end! Oh, dang it. That sucks, dude. That means we don't get to use it for the entire floor here. Absolutely brutal. Okay, well, I think I know what I'm doing then, and it's called looking at cards. I need to look at a lot of cards here. So that means... Actually, oh, we can't... These guys are exclusive. Shoot. We can look at cards in the chest, right? But then... I guess we have to do this, but we need the Soul Collector, so no, we can't do that. What's this one? That's the Mind Shatter? I mean, we're not going to have that much money for the Merchant, to be honest, so... I guess I just do this instead. Oh dear. Do I ever take a void into the last floor with Enlightened? Well, so I'd be a lot more keen on the idol if it wasn't positioned exactly where it is. As I mentioned, I feel like I kind of need this Mind Shatter. There is obviously the alternative where instead of grabbing the Mind Shatter, we do take the rare here. We buy some relics here. We have 3 voids for this one fight, and then we can get rid of 2 of them. And I don't think I hate having one. We have a few ways to handle it. Not a lot. Right now we have the Decline. Oh, also, before I forget, let me swap my spell over. We have the Decline. We have 2 blue stones that we haven't put anywhere. Those can discard it from the hand. There's options with the Dark Idol. It really just does depend, though. I'm actually quite worried about fighting this elite with 3 voids. And I am also worried about the not having the Mind Shatter. I'm not sure how we're killing the void right now. It's a real problem. But we can cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll see the state of affairs once we reach there, if we feel comfortable enough to take that Dark Idol. I would really like to socket some of these blue stones, to be honest. I would love to socket some of these blue stones. I might just put one in a gaining momentum. This is a pretty good foresight target. I don't think we're cutting it. So let's go ahead and do that, actually. I think I will save the other one, though. Blackstone-wise, I probably get an upgrade point from this chest for the Stoicism and then just slam jam the Blackstone in there. But I don't want to play this until it's upgraded. It's pretty bad until you upgrade it. Don't drool all over my idol. I am a known idol drooler, man. I love the Dark Idol. But mostly I like it early on. This is a very takeable idol, though. You know, we'll see. And worst case scenario, you know, we can always just buy some lower rarity relics too. Okay, this is a pretty good one to get early. I think the Unbalanced Fury is going to help out a lot here. This guy dying on turn 4, it's convenient because that's a Future Strike turn. Keep an eye on the From Dust. Notably, From Dust is actually kind of hard to land sometimes because of Future Strike going off after we click the End Turn button. We won't be able to click the spell from then on out. But it is affected by Rage ever since its most recent buff, and we do have red pills. So, like right now, for example, it's actually 28 damage. Sadly, you can't see a damage preview for a spell. But yeah, just keep that in mind. We'll have to manually do the math. You know what? Actually, if we made him vulnerable, it would be another 7 on top of that, right? Let me make sure I'm doing the math correctly here. Yeah, here it says with the vuln, right? Because it'd be 14 times 2 times 1.5 for 42 damage. Like, that's a lot. We could almost kill the Rotting Gut Fiend immediately, which is hilarious. But it's not quite a kill, so slightly saddened by that. I guess we'll just do our usual then. All Alone looking pretty good here. Gaining momentum also looking very good. And Echo Wall is like alright. We'll go ahead and set it up. The slow here is at least a little... Or wait, no, this... I was thinking that this was Wait For It for a moment there. They both have just blue art with a bald dude on it. Yeah, so I'm just playing this to go Zen in that case, which does not actually seem worth it here. Okay, so rip the red pills. Yeah, like I could have just stuck some vulnerable on him there to see how that was going to go, because they're not adapting yet. But I think I wanted the energy more there, even though it was a little inefficient. Because I'm a bit concerned about this here. We have to choose openers as well here, which also sucks. But I think the odds of bricking if I play the Gano Momentum are a little too high, even with the blue stone. So I feel like I actually need to now and then here for the 13 block. Now we can play the wait for it. Foresee... How about some immediate block, huh? Or maybe Timeless. I don't know. Timeless looking pretty good with the Unbalanced Fury. Okay, I'll do Timeless. I've talked myself into it here. We'll go ahead and get our Zen. Do I want to just slow you down? I can keep the Foresight on this if I do it that way. That's pretty good. Yeah, I think the slow is actually really nice here. Unfortunately, we will still have a little bit of threat on the stack. We get double dazes now. Yeah, one threat on the stack. Unfortunate. But we got all alone. It's not actually doing that much for us right now without the rage. Concerning. About to have a bunch of garbage. I mean, the Rage Reprisal at least does a lot for us here. But this is a bit of an issue. Yeah, I mean, it's turn 3 and we've just done jack all. It's just glacially slow right now. Okay, at least we get the red pills now for this Unbalanced Fury. That's a big deal. And it's probably wise to use this to ensure that the Flesh Beast dies. No healing, but that's fine. I guess we'll put Vuln on you. That should do it. Okay, yeah, fight's over. We got the perfect. It was a bit of a messy one, though. I don't think I played that optimally. Actually, I can just say with confidence that I definitely did not play that optimally. But it's fine. All's well that ends well. If we get the perfect here, I don't care. I suppose we could even try to stall to get from dust value. It shouldn't be that difficult to do. Actually, is it guaranteed here? We have 10 for the membrane. He dies, and then we just... Yeah. It's actually guaranteed. So I'll play these out, I guess, because why not? And then we'll just chill. We'll leave our beads untouched. When was the last time you saw 2 Gut Fiends explode on this stream, huh? Hopefully never. I don't think that's ever happened on stream. Okay. Why is Gut Fiend blowing up on turn 6? The second Gut Fiend is different from the first one, I guess. To be honest, I have such a small amount of experience with a second Gut Fiend actually getting to the point of exploding that I couldn't tell you for sure what his AI pattern is at that point. We got some vision. That actually seems pretty important right now, huh? Yeah, that actually seems pretty important. It's also a big delay block card, which helps with red pills a lot. I think we're just going to take that. But the upgrade... The upgrade is going to be Stoicism still. Even turns -2, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, Stoicism is going to be really, really nice, I think. As for what we cut here, I would like to go a little bit late. I don't like this Chaotic Blur, man. I kind of want to just take out the Chaotic Blur. I'm going to do it. I'm going to take out the Chaotic Blur for the Stoicism. That's going to be a lot better, I think. I do also want the Clairvoyance, though. Maybe instead of wait for it. I think that's probably better. We don't want to go too expensive on our abilities. And yeah, I don't think we're going to bother with the surprise attack. It's actually pretty decent these days, but I don't think it's correct in this situation. Okay. Definitely going for the taxidermist himself first here. We got our unbalanced fury with the red pills, but it's just, I don't think it makes any sense here. You know, I should probably actually take out this all alone, to be completely honest. Let's go for the defensive ones here. And let's go ahead and do Zen. Okay. Yeah, thinking about it now, I should definitely take out the all alone. It's not cutting the mustard. Okay, well, this is a boring turn. Very boring turn indeed. A lot of Banes coming our way now. The Stoicism, at least, is going to help us a bit with our draw consistency in that regard. Okay, so we do have red pills here. The all alone's actually going to be pretty reasonable, especially if we purge this Timeless. But what am I playing in that case first? Yeah, okay. I guess we'll just do, like, Lashing Kick, purge this, Timeless. Do I play the Decline? Yes, I do play the Decline. And then, knowing that this is what we're drawing next, we're probably fine. Can probably handle 18. I could have used the From Dust there, but then we get a new one at full health with no fatigue. So, I don't think it was actually worth it. We know for a fact with gaining momentum will draw its clarity. So that means we're not going Zen this way, but it's free, so I really don't care. Probably don't need the Calm. Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. It's getting weird. Let's go double Stoicism. Wow. Those were not ideal draws now, were they? Okay, Clairvoyance, put back, Stoicism, Gaining. Gaining will deal with this Bane. We Stoicism. There's immediate block. I knew it was in the deck somewhere. This guy's foreseen, so we'll play it after we exit Zen. I sure would like it if you died. So let's at least put you in range of death now. Chuck the Readied Reprisal out, and we can purge this. Okay. Took us a little bit, but we're officially chilling. We could have killed the Taxidermist last turn with the spell, and then it would be off cooldown faster. But then these guys gain the Frenzy, and they hit harder, which I don't want. So we'll just kill him now. Neither of them is attacking here now, so that's good. Actually, wait a minute. How much is this? This would kill everyone? Yeah, okay. So we'll do this to get the heal, and we'll do this to get the kill. Another upgrade point. Where is this one gonna go? Could be on the gaining momentum now that we've put the stone in it. That actually seems pretty reasonable. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Okay, we take 5. Ouch. Good thing we can keep healing. Ooh, these are some good stones. These are some real good stones, and we're not spending money anywhere else, unless maybe the Dark Idol. Where do I put these stones? Where do I put these stones? It's actually quite the question. Anything sneaky in the backpack? I don't think so. I mean, if I could upgrade the Mind Blast, it's a decent stone carrier. And I can't afford both of them, right? So, obviously the black stone is the one that stands out more. We kind of wanted to green stone the Convergence. Hurry suggests Pinpoint, which we're not using right now. Pinpoint is nice because it would give us some Shi, which we don't have a ton of, and it is good to have access to a little bit of both types of damage. But with no fatigue generation, we are just kind of waiting around for it. It's good to foresee this card so that you get the free energy when you play it on a fatigued enemy. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. I think I'm just going to take the Blackstone and just hold it. I think we're just going to treasure it. And what do we have here? Well, look at these relics. 3 very powerful, very interesting relics. One of the new ones here, the Bing of Tea. If you end your turn with 4 or more Zen card plays, delay draw 1. Quite strong, but I don't know how much we can make use of that. There's some turns when we go Zen and that's literally all we're doing. And that would make it obviously very good. And there's other turns where we exit Zen completely, like we did last time, so very volatile. The Blindfold, traditionally very powerful artifact here. Follow-up and Zen conditions are always counted as met. So we've got a couple of those, most notably the Lashing Kicks, applying slow all the time. Is kind of crazy. But it also is very good with the Now and Then, giving us that delay block and rebound. And might even make these Chaotic Blurs usable for guaranteed vulnerable. Hell, I mean, even Stillness deliver. That's a good blindfold. Last one is the Octopus Sausage. We flexed this thing pretty hard last run. When you break a chain of 2, enter Zen. I don't know. This is a pretty strong case for the blindfold here. I think I should even probably alter my deck a little bit preemptively just to better utilize it. Because, wow, I mean, that's just so good. Follow-up and Zen always met. Yeah, okay, let's do some stuff here. Let's actually go minus these 2 for more Lashing Kicks for slow application. And I mean, I can play this as an opener for block and it still applies the vuln. Like, that's pretty good, right? I think that's got to be pretty decent. Stillness for the She is like maybe better. Probably not, though. Probably not. Deliberate, always giving block 9, though, is actually really juicy. We took out 1 high-cost card, so we can put in another one with the Deliberate, and it gives us block 2. Shield Bash, I think, is still worth keeping in. Let's cut 1 Lashing Kick for a Deliberate, then, maybe, huh? At this point, I'm almost considering Blackstone on a Lashing Kick so I can double dip the slow, but that's probably foolish. I think we'll just do this. Yeah, this Now and Then is like an all-star card right now. I sure would love to have more Now and Thens. Okay, blindfold me up. Good opener here with the Stoicism. Love to see this in the opening hand. Hell, I wouldn't even pass up a Keys just to always have this Blackstone Stoicism in the opener. Okay, Combo Strike is okay. I don't think it's a particular standout card, unfortunately. Because, like, you can foresee it and stuff, right? And then it's, like, it's pretty decent. I could maybe put it in. Here's the deal. If I didn't already upgrade and stone this gaining momentum, I would probably put in the Combo Strike instead of gaining momentum. But we've already invested a lot in this card, and I don't think we need another card that fills a similar role. So, yeah, that's why no Combo Strike. Versus the Hag, the Readied Reprisal is going to be pretty valuable, I think. Let's make sure that's ready to go. Slow, very effective against the Hag, though. Very effective indeed. Okay, you're too early on Balanced Fury. Okay, we're haunted, but that should be fine. We can get the vulnerable down on this turn. Ooh. Well, that's interesting. But is it actually? It's very awkward with our energy here. I don't think we're really using this turn, huh? I guess not. We will slow her down a lot, though, so that's good. We get block. We get block for next turn. We put back Some good cards. Do I want to just put back down? I mean, why not? Now and then's so strong at this point. Continue to abuse this membrane here. Yeah, okay, actually, this is looking good all of a sudden. Look how much damage she's taken here. It's only turn 2. Okay, let's use up the Haunted on the now and then. Now we can properly Stoicism. And we'll just beat her up just a little bit now. This should give us all the block we need for that. Then we'll make sure we have next turn's block accounted for. And then I guess we just full purge. Okay, we got Hex here, but that's fine. We don't need, what, Clarity? No, we really don't need Clarity. We'll just throw out the Readied. Get some Foresight on the big boys again. And repeating for Zen. Slowing her down here is actually a net positive for us, right? We put 4 on the stack now, but we remove 6 next turn, and we get some damage as well. Interesting little quirk of the membrane there. And we should be able to kill her now. I don't think it should take too much effort to finish her off. Right? Because this is base damage now. It's only 14. This applies 20, which brings her up to 38. And she's got 57, which means 19? Not quite. But we can stall her out, right? Or wait, did I... 38 plus 14? Yeah, that's 52. It's not quite enough. It's close, though. It's very close. Is there anything that actually gets the damage without killing her? I guess we could get Rage. Yeah, I guess we can get Rage. There. Now, next turn we'll have Rage, and then it'll deal enough damage. Kablam. Nice, dude, the heals. The heals are pretty good, although now that we're pretty much at full health, I will go back to good old leverage. The weakness is handy. And we're gonna have to make that decision about the Dark Idol soon enough. Still waiting on this Blackstone, huh? Not a lot of cards left to come, right? I mean... What are we doing? I mean, I said I wanted to greenstone the Convergence, but, like... We're not getting another green stone, right? So... I can just Blackstone the Convergence. We put Foresight on it sometimes. That's gotta be good, Blackstone Convergence. Yeah, that's gotta be good. Trance, another card that's actually quite good with our Blindfold. It's always just dealing all of the Shi. So, pretty reasonable damage dealer. I question if we're in a position where we care about such a card, though. Kinda don't. Hey, we drew the Stoicism again. That's handy. Very pleased to see that. This is definitely a fight for the Unbalanced Fury to do some work. Gaining momentum as well. And how about you, Deliberate? Lots of card draw. Let's get our delay block so that the red pills will go off. And we could just like stack up some slow here. I'm not too keen on wasting the Foresight on the Deliberate. He doesn't usually attack turn 2 though, so it might go to waste, but if we draw some more lashing kicks, then it might not. Okay, to the Hex, we will toss. Probably just a repeating. We'll purge you, go ahead and get our Rage. Okay, yeah, looking pretty good here. Keep the slow going on you, and next turn, a lot of defensive cards, so we probably don't need to use the spell, which means we can leave you alive and just continue to slow you down. So if you attack next turn, it's not actually going to be for all that much. Normally when the effigy hits, it hits very hard. Oh, you died to Echo Wall. Okay. He's not attacking yet, still. He's too chicken. Shield Bash, pretty good here. I'll tell you what, actually. Clairvoyance right before we reshuffle seems very nice. Seems very nice indeed. We don't really need the vulnerable here if we're not dealing damage then. So let's just drop those guys and we'll just go like this. I want Stoicism. And what else do I want? Guaranteed pretty easy Zen entry. I guess I'll just take the Deliberate. And yeah, we'll chill. Great turn for the delay block interaction with our liquid membrane. Cleaning up the block there very nicely. Okay, I guess we'll just use this to get rid of Hex. It does stay foreseen, so that's not so bad. The Haunting is a bit more of an issue, but we'll deal with that. Start with Clarity, Unbalanced looking good here. Now we're unhaunted, we can draw. Okay. Ended up being a bit of a whiff here. The Void Effigy just has not attacked at all. He is just doing nothing. Actually a little low on Foresight at this point. I think I'd like to have red pills next turn, though. So let's make that happen. He's got plenty of fatigue. This is the slowest fight we've had in a little while. Things just haven't quite lined up. Okay, could not draw our big damage cards. I guess that's fine. I guess we're not going Zen. So be it. Get some delay block here. We might as well use the spell at this point, man. Very, very passive Void Effigy. The cultists are just absolutely destroying themselves on this Echo Wall, though. He's still not attacking. Will he ever attack? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's go Gaining. Let's go Unbalanced. And since we did not draw any attacks, we didn't have any attacks. Instead, we'll just put the Vulnerable on you. And we want Energy now. Quite a bit of threat coming next turn, although... should be fine. Because, like, you know, given that we're drawing these guys... yeah, we got Now and Then. We're fine. We're A-okay. Don't need the Calm. I guess we don't really need you either. We can just do that. Foresight on you, probably. I should just wrap it up. I guess we do this. Do I really want to vision these cards? No, I kind of don't. Yeah, it's a Future Strike turn next turn, so almost anything we draw should be fine. Just about filled the combat progress up just with cultists, and we never even targeted them. It was literally just Echo Wall plus Unbalanced, doing all the damage. Yeah, because we didn't draw any damage here, but it's fine. We can just play the block cards. The Void Effigy, still yet to attack. This is pretty silly. Look at our poison. We have a lot of poison. Deliberate's pretty good. Yeah, we actually don't even need the Unbalanced Fury. That's pretty funny. There we go. Slow fight, but I mean, when the Void Effigy just literally never attacks, I guess you can afford to take it slow. And at this point, we do have to choose. Are we going to be able to kill the Void at the pace we're going? Kind of no. I think the answer to that is no. So I was considering, you know, Mind Shatter as a way to try and solve that problem, since we can use Timeless to get She. I think we're lacking in draw consistency at this point. We have one source of vision, Clairvoyance, and only one real source of card draw, Stoicism. Gaining momentum doesn't really count. So even if we took the Mind Shatter, I think we would struggle to actually make it work, even with really good luck. It comes with an upgrade point too, I guess, which is handy, but I don't know, man. I think that you might have been right, Harry. Maybe we should just go for big relics. We have enough health that we can probably handle this elite. I mean, Beast of Malice is like very, very frightening. Hey, just get the sake. You know what? Sometimes it's just that easy, Hurry, isn't it? Let's just get the sake. No, okay, well, that is a different alcoholic beverage. Beverage, in air quotes, but it's pretty good, actually. I don't know if you've heard of this thing before, but it's pretty good. And look at that, the cheapest rares you'll ever see. 15 souls, what a steal of a deal. We also have the Ornate Fork, which does stuff when we're in Zen. I don't think we actually, like, super care about this. Yeah, there is kind of the theme of the alcoholic beverages, because I think the whiskey bottle came first, and so then the drinking alcohol came in, and then you got the nip of drinking alcohol, and so on and so forth. Let's see what this random rare is. Hand Mirror. Oh, that's really good. That's very, very good with red pills. That's actually massive. Wow, okay. Very interesting. Okay, what else do we want now? The Vanguard Shield's pretty okay. We can delay block. That gives us... I might just take the Vanguard Shield here. I actually do like it. And then we can spend on a common? Sure, why not? The Recycling Bin? Not super thrilled about that one. Oh, also, I guess I don't have to do this. I can do this. Right, let me just make sure I'm not brain farting something here. Yeah, we can do that. So we can look in the shop and we still touch one empty tile. No difference. Might as well sneak a peek. Dang. I would have actually totally snagged up this back in time if we could afford it. Not normally something that I'm very fond of, but when you have Blindfold and Lashing Kicks, it turns out it's actually great. But, out of reach for us here. So I don't think we want any of these. Concentrate's decent for doing ability chains. You can put stones in it. Actually, we do have this black stone that's just kind of chilling. Ooh, actually, Blackstone Concentrate sounds kind of juicy. We could use the energy. We could definitely use the energy. I don't hate that at all. What would we take out? What would we take out? Deck's looking pretty clean. We're kind of wanting to pivot towards cheap blocks now that we have the Hand Mirror. I think I am going to buy this. I do wish we could have upgraded it, but I think this is going to be good. I think this is going to be really good. Let's go for it. Okay, and as for the encheapening of our block pool, how do we want to do that most? Mirror Guard is actually looking like a potential suspect to cut. As much as I like Mirror Guard, and as great of a card as it is, I think it's actually going to come out here. We can put you in, and do we want to play some more other cheap blocks? Fast Forward's probably a big no with the Hand Mirror. We don't want to eat our delay block. We want to keep it around. This is less overall block value, right, if you go by -4 delay block. Or, I mean, it's more overall block value, but we don't really need that necessarily. The Liquid Membrane is going to help out a lot in terms of making the delay block maximum value. It does give us some block on its own immediately. Actually, how does that interaction work with... I'm pretty sure that it should resolve completely before the hand mirror kicks in, so I don't think it should be able to feed itself. We might actually just need to science that. I don't think it should eat its own. Given what I know about how this game works, I don't think it should eat its own, but it might. I'm actually ready to take out this readied reprisal too. You did some great work for us earlier, readied reprisal, but we no longer need your services. Yeah, last thing to consider is if I want to put in any more repeatings. I don't think we want the cohesion, especially now that we have this concentrate. Let's just try this for now. Yeah, I don't think it should eat its own, but I've been wrong before. Ooh, what's this? Rigged cards have chain 1. Well, that is pretty handy with the calm and clarity. Obsidian Fist also pretty good, though. It's very easy for us to enter Zen now that we have the drinking alcohol. So just hitting harder while we're in Zen could be really good. Additional rage besides just the red pills. That's actually really strong. I think I might take that. Okay. Yeah, this is good then, right? This is the deck we're going to use. This will be the deck we use. I do think I want the Obsidian Fist. Oh, it's the Dolus. Okay. We should be alright against the Dolus. I mean, this cheap column is nice. Although, drinking alcohol versus Dolus is a bit of a bad matchup. Since you have to purge more, and that triggers her poison passive more. So you stack up a lot of poison. Right? Like, we're not playing this Stoicism. That's 3 poison, just like that. It's kind of rude of you, Dolus, not gonna lie. Oh yeah, the recycling bin. It came back at 2 cost. Not too fond of that either. Nevertheless, slow is not very good against her. Obviously, we don't care about the timeless here. I think I will just play the Shield Bash, right? Yeah, we'll purge this and play the Shield Bash, because she'll be vulnerable next turn now, and we have exact red pills. Ooh, this looks like a juicy turn. Yeah, we're about to go off here. Gaining momentum, ditch this void. We want to go Zen before we do the biggest hit, which is going to be the Unbalanced. Unfortunately, these lash and kicks are very expensive, but it's fine. We can go Deliberate. Lashing for 2. Huge damage on the Unbalanced. She's already weak, so there's no need to use the spell right now. Clairvoyance, put back. I mean, just some expensive cards, right? This Deliberate's crazy. The gaining momentum goes very well with it. This gives us all the delay block we need. Do a little bit of purging. Yeah, okay, this is looking good. This is looking good. The massive relic infusion could go pretty long way here. We just grabbed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relics, scooped them up just like that. Okay, well, I was hoping things wouldn't be quite this expensive. Jeez, yeah, it's actually really bad. To the point that I don't even want to use this at all. 3 cost concentrate. Love it. The heck is going on here? Okay, so I guess I could test the... Could I test the fast forward? Probably with the combat log here. Let's check. Okay. Card triggered... Fast. Oh, it doesn't say how much block I gained or lost? No, it doesn't. Okay. I don't look at the combat log very often. I was not paying attention to the numbers off the other side of the screen, so I don't actually know if that did or didn't do what it was expected to. 45 looks pretty good anyway. It's going to be really hard to keep track of all of that. Look at that, we can play the Void. Do I just play the Deliberate here? I probably do. We still have the 100% just from the red pills, and that's got to be good enough, right? Yeah, that's got to be good enough. Okay, so she barely gained any AP there, which is really nice. We're confused, which is really not nice. We can at least get the weaken down on her, though. That's pretty good. This hand, though, rolled very expensive. Like, very expensive. Let's try and unexpensivify some of the coming cards. Go for some block. I do feel like we need that. And I guess it might actually be worth it to concentrate. Probably not. Probably not. I will play this one repeating deflection, though. Beads are ready to go. Okay, the stoicism looking good. So I could test here what would happen if I played the fast forward. Because I have no delay block currently. If it doesn't eat its own, I should only block 6 when I play this. Let's try it. We have 24 right now. Yep, only block 6, and we have 5 delay blocks, so it does not eat its own delay block, which makes sense, given what I know about the game. But it could have definitely gone the other way, and I wouldn't have been terribly surprised. Okay, so this is the Rage one. The most damage we're going to get is definitely the 60 here, so we'll throw that out. This is foreseen, so we can chill with that. Vulnerable is going to fall off. But this is just good block. I want some delay block too. This is also technically a block card, right? It does give us delay block too. Or, not with this, with this. So that's pretty good. Any voids left? There's one left. Okay, let's see if we draw it here. We did not. That's fine. And we'll just go like that. There we go. Looks pretty good. Okay. Plenty of block to be had this time around. Not much else, but that's fine. Let's just get the opener on this. Rebounds at 0 cost. Love it. You can go. You can go. Enter Zen like this. We know we're drawing that guy. Just keep foreseeing the big 3 cost attacks. Don't really need either of these. Plenty of delay block already. We're still a little bit slow here. A bit of fatigue generation would have helped for sure, but we just haven't seen any the whole run. No cards, no relics, nothing. It's like that sometimes. Wow, 4 cost gaining momentum, huh? Who could say no? The answer is me. I could say no. Let's just do this, huh? Let's just go Zen this way. Put the vulnerable on her. We don't need you. Get our Obsidian Fist going. And smack the ever-living crap out of her. 162 Future Strike and Chi. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Alright, let's get rid of 2 of those voids. We carry 1 with us, but we should be able to handle it. There's even always the chance to foresight it and just play it, which is not so terrible. We have a red stone. Not exactly thrilled by this red stone. I have no idea where it would go. It probably ends up on a random lashing kick. Yeah, it probably does end up on a random lashing kick. Right? I mean, I guess I could put it on the convergence. It's probably better. We'll probably play the convergence more often. Okay. Real quick before we jump into this fight, though, I'm going to take a short bathroom break. Be right back, y'all. Okay, we're back. And I think I was happy with the deck. Yes, we're happy with the deck. Let's go. These guys should be pretty reasonable to deal with, I think. Being able to slow down the assassin, thanks to our blindfolded lashing kicks, should go a long way. Harry McDur asks, do you have any vague comments on the general thoughts going into the daughter changes? Hoping for some changes on the Soul Tithe side of things. Yeah, I mean, Soul Tithe for me is the most frustrating deck to play in the game. At least at I-50. You're often working with razor-thin margins, and it feels pretty bad to lose massive chunks of health like that. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. She already has the most cards by a pretty significant margin. So we don't necessarily want to just like add in a ton more cards. And even if we did, their effect will be felt less because the pool is so big. So the most readily accessible means of altering things is probably in the form of elite relics, because those are the easiest to get your hands on, since you almost always fight all 4 elites if you can help it, and you get to pick from 3. And there's not that many elite artifacts, so potentially something going on there. And who knows, maybe some starter deck changes could be in order. I'm not sure. Maybe some mastery changes. Can't say too much about it right now, though. Alright, let's get our Foresight down, as per usual. We're gonna go Zen with the repeating deflection, I guess. What now? I guess Outpace, and why not the Timeless? Daughter suffers from parasitism with her 2 main mechanics, and that they don't play too well with one another. Frustrating to see the wrong side of a card pool. Yeah, like when you're just like desperate for some void coin generation, and all you can find is cards that say threshold on them. Right? In your corruption deck. That's pretty sad. Definitely agree in some aspects that it can be an issue there. Ooh, that was pretty sick. Holy, look at the energy. I don't need anywhere near that much energy, but I got it. Very glad we did not take the Bing of Tea. As decent as it would have been, I think. Hey, what's up, Nomadic? Is that an upgraded Timeless and a Greenstone Calm? Yes, it is. It is indeed. This is a pretty fascinating run we have going on here. The blindfold and the hand mirror are probably the most defining elements of it right now. Yeah, okay, so we didn't get taunted. We can slow down everybody here, huh? You slow down. You slow down. We could slow you down too, but you're not even attacking, and you're also just not a threat, so... You know, do whatever you want, I guess. Go crazy. I could play this, or I could just, you know... do that. Fatigue is on. They're going to be weakened next turn. Okay, here comes the taunt, yeah. So we are probably going to need to go after you anyway. There's no way we kill you yet. We can go for the Obsidian Fist damage here. Is this a time where we just play the Timeless? I sure think it is, actually. I think we go play the Timeless, play the Shield Bash for Vuln. But now what? Do I play Clairvoyance or Calm? Given that we're drawing Clarity next turn, I think I go for the Clairvoyance, actually. We can put back this thing, because it's foreseen, and this, because it applies Vulnerable. 108 Future Strike on the Knight. It's not a shabby amount on the other guys, either. Holy cow. Plus all the She. Well, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. What now? Now we want the Vulnerable, because this is the turn where the damage actually happens. I guess we can do a Clarity. Probably on you. And then let's just play cheap stuff. This has Rebound, so it's technically cheap. Yeah, because that's not going to be enough to kill you. So let's go with this. You're going to die. And then the She should handle everybody else. Is there a back in time on the map? There was a back in time in the store, and I really wanted to buy it, but I couldn't afford it. We only had like 500 essence. So I was very sad about that, but instead we picked up this concentrate, put a black stone in it. There's still a chance that we could get a back in time. Maybe we get card pack with a rare in the Well of Stars. Get our hands on that. That'd be pretty juicy. This Convergence, though, not Clairvoyance. We already have that. This is going to be sweet, I think. I think this is going to be awesome to include in our deck. We'll put a stone of some sort in it, I'm sure. Don't feel like I really need to slot and or socket the stone. Okay, the goats. Something that I've been neglecting to consider as an interesting option here. We have the recycling bin. The first card we purge is upgraded and goes back into the deck. We can then immediately foresight it if we want to. Pretty interesting. So like here, for example, I can just purge the Timeless and then foresee it if I wanted to, but I don't. It's just something that I could do if I were so inclined. Definitely just take the energy here. Yeah, the Convergence is looking real juicy. I think Mind Over Matter would have been even better, but Convergence is nothing to sneeze at. It's pretty strong. Gonna help a lot with the mild draw consistency issues that we were having earlier, although I think the drinking alcohol has solved most of those for us. It sure is a good artifact. Looks like a great turn for Unbalanced Fury, if you ask me. Let's spread the love a little bit here. Big damage. And I think I would like to make one of you guys vulnerable. I guess we'll do some stoicisming first. Okay, they're already all weakened. Running out of Zen plays here. Maybe I don't care about the Shield Bash. Maybe I just want more delay block here. Because that's 15 delay block. And then I can delay block another... Well, I can't hit you because you're evasive, frustratingly. That would block for 5, and then I'd be perfectly in line with my red pills. Instead, I'll just hit you, I guess? No, there's no real point in that. Energy is better. Big damage, though, on that Unbalanced Fury. Big damage. Okay, bad time for Timeless, isn't it? Then again, I'm not playing this outpace, so... I'll take full energy, please, thank you. Get our foresights down. Oh yeah! Sometimes I can get Foresight 3 off of this. It feels like it's been a million years since that came up, because all we do is fight single-target enemies this run, apparently, but... anyway. I can do 36 Shi. That's probably better here, huh? I can get even more, actually, if I purge this. Or I could play this and do... That's... No, yeah, we're gonna play the Timeless here. And then we'll hit you. Okay, I should probably weaken you guys again, too. Let's get a little bit of delay block. We've already got several four-sided cards, so I don't need this. Trying to set up the sync kill here. I think we'll do it like this. Yeah, at this point, Hurry, we're going for a triplicate kill. Although I would have totally accepted if I could have just killed the goat with the spell. But we should just have them all dead to rights here. Oh yeah, with the Unbalanced in particular. Should be pretty easy. Kablam! Massive damage. Pneumatics is playing Blackstone? Concentrate is the dopamine hit I'm chasing with games like this. Yeah, if only it was upgraded, it'd be even juicier. But our upgrade points are few and far between at this point, especially for the convergence. It's a real shame, normally. Upgrading this to have the Foresight 2 is really good, but very infrequently, I think, are we going to have no cards in deck with Foresight for the convergence to use. Convergence with the recycling bin is also going to be really interesting. We could purge a foreseen card in hand, put it back in the deck, and then retrieve it with convergence. It's going to be getting interesting. Tonic of Tranquility, also a really great pickup there. That could be instrumental in getting a win against the Void. Okay, yeah, so we super want this convergence in. What do we take out, though? That is actually a very difficult question to answer. I think the Clairvoyance is no longer all that useful. I think we've found we don't really need it, so let's do this. And especially with Blindfold, Timely Maneuver, it's usually just a strict upgrade over repeating deflections in practice, but now it is more or less literally a strict upgrade, right? -1 delay block, but +5 immediate block. Sounds like a good deal to me. We will literally always trigger the follow-up. So that could be where I put the Bluestone. I do like a Bluestone Timely Maneuver. On the other hand, though, maybe, well, I mean, Redstone Convergence makes more sense because we grab an attack, right? Like, maybe we even go Zen with our Convergence. We get some extra rage, we grab an attack, we trigger the Obsidian Fist, and then it hits all that much harder. That seems good. And the Bluestone, sure, can go on the Timely. Why not? Okie doke. Bring it on, Birth Pit. Should be pretty good against Birth Pit, I think. This is a little unfortunate. No Zen entry here. Yeah, which means no red pills either because we don't have block. Okay, so let's start by doing Deliberate and Convergence. I think those will go well together. Is Unbalanced the best hit? I mean, probably, yeah. It is the most expensive card. Now we'll just take some energy. Call it a day. Pinky Promise, in theory, by the way, the spell from these guys, which gives rage based on how much threat you have, would potentially be interesting with the Liquid Membrane, but because of the Hand Mirror, I don't think we're going to end up floating much threat. Just thinking ahead a little bit there. Okay, probably want to do Unbalanced with the Fist this time, which means we should probably just draw some cards here. There's Convergence. That is pretty good. Do we have anything left? We have Deliberate left. Heck yeah. Okay. So in that case, let's get block like this. Now we'll go... Is this ideal? Unbalanced, then Convergence, then... Or do we do Convergence? This is tricky. I think Unbalanced first is best. Then we'll Converge. Grab the Deliberate. And yeah, why not? We'll put that on you. We want to get more delay block. So let's do that. Don't want to buff you up too much. Probably get in one more hit now, but that's going to potentially cost us a hit next turn. Actually, no, it's never going to cost us a hit next turn, is it, right? Unless it was from this, which we don't really want to play. So yeah, it's screw it. We'll do it now. And then we'll just go... We haven't purged anything yet. So what do we want next turn? Probably now and then, right? Yeah, this card's pretty good. And then here we'll just waste a card. Gonna do. Pinky's gonna die to Echo Wall here, so Birth Pit's actually gonna be pretty big. Yeah, no, man, we were trying to use All Alone early in the run, and it got us out of, like, one tight spot, but it was kind of unimpressive. Maybe it could come back, but no, probably not, actually. If I still had the Redstone, instead of putting in the Convergence, Redstone All Alone can be decent versus Void, but I think we're moving past that stage, so yeah. RIP All Alone. It was sort of okay a while ago. That's all I can say about it now. All right, yeah, so we want big delay block right now. We also probably want... I'm thinking Deliberate here. Get the Zen. No, we're always drawing Calm there. Now and then gives us quite a lot of delay block. Timely Maneuver gives us even more. The Lashing Kicks are free here because of the slow, so like I could play them if I really cared to. I guess it's a reasonable way to apply some extra damage. Do I need the Calm? Kind of yes, actually. Okay, so you know what? Goodbye to Lashing Kick there. Calm. Hit these two. We can play one of these. We can play this and this, actually. And let's weaken you, and we'll hold the Shield Bash. That was an interesting turn. Big damage on the stack. But we block for a whole heck of a lot. And we'll get vulnerable on this turn, which is a very big deal. Let's drop the Outpace. Okay, we're in Zen now. There is a card to get with Convergence, although it's not the best. We have already used the Recycling Bin. I mean, Unbalanced has got to be the play here, right? We do a little bit of that. Yeah, the Convergence is not actually super useful, is it? No, I don't think it is. What's Foreseen that's in the discard pile? Anything? No, actually, nothing. Yeah, okay. In that case, let's get rid of it. Pinky's again gonna die to Echo Wall. There they go. Birth Pit taking quite a bit to the Echo Wall as well. We're at 60% battle progress. Okay, it is not a Future Strike turn. Yeah, that was a good turn, Nomad, but this turn might be a little more concerning. We will see. We'll see what we can do. Okay, we got a little bit of block here. The fast forward is going to be pretty good here, I think. We're not drawing with the beads. So we go Shield Bash. Repeating. Drop that fast forward. And look at that, 10. The perfect number for our Liquid Membrane. Fantastic. And since we have Obsidian Fist Rage, we might as well use it. Might as well. Might as well do this, too, while we're at it. Beautiful. That turn was beautiful. Okay, and it looks like it is lethal damage. We've got the beads ready to go. We don't want to waste those. So we won't mess around too much here. Just for my own sanity, because I make mistakes sometimes, we'll go ahead and get rid of everything on this stack. Hacha. Do we have anything foreseen? No, look at that. We can foresight with Convergence. They said it couldn't be done. Right, see you later, Birth Pit. Great fight. Great fight. Final Wellistar rewards. There's the booster pack with a rare. Interesting. We also have the Delay Stones. +2 card plays while in Zen. We could maybe make use of that, actually. Not bad. Notably, this would have been a pretty cool combo with the Bing of Tea, but we skipped that. Might as well buy a Yellow Voidstone here. There's no reason not to. Yeah, I don't know how much I value the Delay Stones here. They're decent. Booster pack with a rare could be pretty good, though. There's a few rares that would be very nice. I mean, just booster pack in general, right? Like, Fatigue Generation. I want Fatigue Generation. If we could grab either a Purify Aura or a, what's it called? Run Ragged. Those would be really, really good. Those would make me feel a lot better about our chances versus the Void. Probably more so than the Delay Stones. So I'm going to take it. Let's take a peek. We've got nothing that generates fatigue. Great, okay. I mean, Epiphany is pretty decent, though, I think. We can definitely spend some energy. Hey! Thanks for the gift sub, Nomadic. I appreciate it, man. That is the first gift sub ever given on this channel. You've made history. Yeah, I wish there was an uncommon I could roll here, but there isn't. Epiphany's a pretty good rare. I don't know if we're going to do much better than that. Can definitely trigger that thing. What would I rather have? I don't know. I think I shouldn't be greedy. I think I should take my Epiphany. In that case, what I would probably want is some cheap block. And these are all expensive block. Discipline has got to be the worst one, though, so let's roll that. Wait, I already have a wait for it. I already have all of these cards, except for the asceticism. Well, you win some, you lose some. At the very least, the Epiphany should be nice. As for how I actually get it into the deck, though, that's a question. I guess I could drop some Lashing Kicks. We'll drop one Lashing Kick. And then lastly, we just have a yellow stone to slot. And I don't know, I kind of like putting it on the Deliberate. I also kind of like putting it on the Fast Forward, actually. I think this is going to be better. Alright, Nomad. Thanks for stopping by. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, hopefully you will see the glorious victory on YouTube. Hopefully we don't die. Peace out. We are probably going to earn this Blackstone, which is nifty. I don't know what we would put it on. Maybe the Epiphany. We could get away with that. Let's release our souls here. Time to consider the blessings that we want. Draw and discard 2 every turn sounds fantastic. We do have the 1 void already, and we're going to get more garbage. Delay block 7 each turn. If we have the purge block one, that'd be better, because we have drinking alcohol. Rage every 3rd turn. That could be really good. Void is weaker. I think I value this one a lot. And then it's a toss-up between Rage or weaker Void. I mean, our defenses are really good. We probably don't need this. By the time he starts going crazy with the multi-attacks, the extra AP is not as big of a deal, right? So I think we'd rather just have the Rage to kill him faster. So I think we fight Golem and Death Knight, and then finish up with whoever. We can handle Queen of Ages reasonably well, I'm sure. Okay, potion-wise, for the Void, we want to brew the tonic 100%, and probably have Rage, is what I'm thinking. Which means we have these 2 to spare, Energy and Exploding. Do I need to use any of those here? Probably not. We'll put Exploding as the panic button here, I guess, just for emergency vuln. And that should do it, right? Did we put the Epiphany in? We did. Okay, yeah, let's go for it. Alright, Mr. Obsidian Golem. Too afraid of Death Knight if I'm not on something like Void Coins? Yeah, I mean, we're not very good against the Death Knight, for sure. I feel like we can do it. I don't know, we'll see. I might reconsider, but I feel like we can do it. Okay, how do we want to start out here? We're going to need a good chunk of delay block to begin with. Not sure if we're actually generating that. A lot of very expensive cards in the hand here. Why don't you go away, and then we'll do some foresight. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to play these cards, man. They're too expensive. Too expensive. Let's do Epiphany. Is it even worth going Zen here? Leaning towards no. Leaning towards hold the outpace, actually. That seems good. Okay. This hand looks fine. Definitely want to slow this guy down. But I would rather go Zen with abilities first so that I can get more value with the Obsidian Fist. So let's go fast forward, repeating, then outpace. We draw our card. Now we stick the slow on him. Yeah, that looks good. Now we get red pills. Still have a bunch of big attacks in the deck. Look at the Death Knight fight as some confrontational therapy. Alright, man. No pressure, no pressure. Maybe you're going to make me chicken out now, huh? Okay, what do we want to play into the Hex here? We did not draw Convergence. We would like to draw Convergence. We would really like to draw Convergence. Honestly, let's just say no to the Epiphany, huh? Yeah, no Epiphany. We'll go Momentum. Okay, that was the wrong draw. Hate to break it to you, Concentrate, but that was not what you were supposed to do. Yeah, nothing to it now. We just have to play abilities. Change of plans. Ability chain time. There's the Convergence. We know that this Stoicism draws Timeless, which is fine. Purge the Timeless. 96 She, I mean, that's not bad. Now we get to Foresight 2 cards. So we'll do Unbalanced. And Deliberate. Getting the upgrade on the convergence there from our recycling bin. And now we just need a lot of delay block. Let's weaken you too while we're at it. And let's slow you down. And I might as well play that too, why not? We don't need that much more foresight since the convergence took care of most of it for us. Just continuing to milk these red pills for value. Okay, now we can Epiphany if we so desire. I think we do so desire. Epiphany. We can Clarity, maybe the Concentrate actually, seems good. Get some card draw. And this might be a good turn to play the Timeless, right? Yes, I think it is a good time to play the Timeless. Let's get rid of you, play Timeless. Concentrate is very, very nice there. Although the Foresight on it was wasted, but that's fine. Unbalanced. Shield Bash. I guess we'll get some delay block. And be slowed. Yeah, look at that, and the arms are pretty close to dead too. They're like halfway dead each. The slow versus the Obsidian Golem, though, has been so nice. Just being able to throw out those lashing kicks. Very, very handy. Alright, and here the Deliberate just about does it immediately. Almost. Almost does it immediately. So gaining, and then Deliberate. Beads set up and ready to go. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, I would really like the Blessing here. In terms of ways that we can block, which do not trigger his ability, what do we actually have? We have, well, Lashing Kick doesn't do anything because he has one Frenzy, so that doesn't work. We have Weaken from the Vanguard Shield and from our ability. That's pretty nice because 28 is a big number, so reducing that by a percentage is pretty good. We have a couple Yellowstones, although they're in block cards, so those won't work either. In terms of just dealing with the garbage cards that he gives us, is it only Wait For It? What about Wait For It? Oh, to put in to gain block that doesn't trigger his ability. That is an option, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that one's an option. Because, yeah, the Yellowstones, like we said, aren't going to work. The slow and the weaken, the slow doesn't work, but the weaken does. We could just also put in something like Asceticism. This is not a block card. It gives us block, and it deals with the voids in hand. If these were upgraded, they would work, but they aren't, so they don't. There's Surprise Attack. We could put that in. Just get a Yellowstone. Yeah, I think we'll be okay with just some minor modifications here. So let's save this deck slot here. I think I'll cut 2 Lashing Kicks for Asceticism. Let's put in a Wait For It, and let's cut probably a Repeating Deflection. Let's try this. I do kind of wish I had a health potion here, I'll say that much. And yeah, no spells that give us block either. So the Weaken will be the best. Yeah, Asceticism should be pretty nice. For sure. I guess we can upgrade the Unbalanced Fury here. See you later. Go ahead and Foresight it. Foresight. Perhaps the Convergence. Clarity probably on Epiphany. And I mean, I might as well do this at this point. It's like reasonable damage. Goodbye, Void. And That'll have to be that for now, I think. Okay, so out of Foresight cards in the deck, so Convergence will apply Foresight 1. Let's do an Epiphany. Then we'll go Convergence for some Rage. Foresee, I guess, the Deliberate, even though it's a block card, and so we're disencouraged to play it. Lashing. The Unbalanced is actually very awkward here, because we're not actually in Zen to get the free Rage there. I'll do it anyway. A little bit of Vulnerable on him seems kind of good. Double Wait for It also actually just seems pretty good though, huh? I guess I'll go for the Vulnerable here. It is also a lot of block. Take some Echo Wall. Okay. He's reshuffling the deck. It's going to be a little awkward, actually. We really don't want to get the Foresight cards twice in a row like that, but I don't think there's much of a way around that. Okay, I was hoping we'd find Concentrate. It's okay. That's okay. Kind of need a little bit of block here. So maybe just a Deliberate will get us there. I'll go with Clarity first on... probably on the Unbalanced. Deliberate with the Rage here is pretty good. 3 plus 2, we already have the 5 here. So Wait for It is like not actually super useful. In fact, almost none of these things are particularly useful. This at least gives us some Echo Wall. It also spends energy, so we get like closer to Epiphany, which we have not used yet at all. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna trigger it this turn either. That's fine. Okay, deck gets shuffled. Decent amount of garbage in there at this point. Yeah, decent amount. Let's get some Foresight down on this, and I'm thinking on the Wait for It. And how about one more Wait for It? Go Zen here. Draw another card. Okay, it's garbage. I would like for you to be weak. Convergence could grab us. Probably a Wait for It, actually. Yeah, we'll take a Wait for It here. Definitely going to play this. Let's get Foresight on the Timeless. I think that's going to be pretty valuable here. Okay, and this is where things start to get a little bit tricky. Yeah. I don't really want to play this, do I? I don't know, I mean... It is quite a bit of She. I don't think it's worth it, though. I think we're gonna double Purge and hold the Outpace here. We might end up taking a hit before this fight is over. We'll see. 7 cards left, including, like, the most important ones. Let's try for it. Okay, we got the Unbalanced Fury. But not the Timeless. I really want those two together. I really want those two together right now. We could hold this. Hold it and just wait things out a bit longer. Yeah, he sure is attacking for a lot now. Okay, Timely Maneuver to get rid of the garbage here. Shield Bash, we kind of want to hold that too now. So we can have Vulnerable on turn 6. Bunch of block. This draws me a card now. Concentrate. I don't think that actually does much of anything here. I could go back into Zen, but there's not much of a point. Yeah, okay, we'll just chill. Shuffle back here. So this turn we're going Timeless, Shield Bash, and probably Fast Forward here for the Zen. Now the Unbalanced deals 90 Future Strike, which is massive. Get down some more Foresight. A lot more Foresight. I'm the gaining, why not here? Okay. He's pretty darn close to dead now. Deck gets reshuffled, more Foresight. Very, very nice draw here with the gaining momentum. That's actually huge. Let's go ahead and draw a card. Okay, nothing super valuable here. Let's ditch the Calm. Deliberate can go away. Looks like we're going Zen with abilities after all. So in that case, I will Clarity the Unbalanced. Go for some Stoicisms. Okay, very little of consequence here. Very little indeed. Let's get a little bit of delay block going, filter some garbage. Did not draw anything useful. I'll definitely put this on him. Just want the damage. I'd like to draw a card too, actually. More delay block. Deliberate. Sure, I've got 150 rage. Why not? And that should pretty much do it. Wow. What a hand. That's funny stuff. How about that? There you go. Yeah, so you don't need to be too terribly afraid of the Death Knight, even if you're just blocking with real block for the most part. If you're just smart about when you time it with the deck recycles and just pace yourself appropriately according to your damage output, you can handle it. Perfect fight there. Good stuff. And we did get our Black Stone. Let's go ahead and load the previous deck. What are we going to do with this Black Stone now? Yeah, there we go. Was that cathartic for you, Hurry? I think I said Epiphany, right? It's not great in Epiphany. It's not great anywhere else. Might not even end up double playing it, but whatever. Whatever. It's a little bit annoying that the Weavers are going to be weakened immediately from the Vanguard Shield, and that they keep getting weakened from my spell, so maybe I'll swap to a different spell this time around. Let's get Pinky Promise going just for this fight. This is the last one, so it's use 'em or lose 'em with potions. Which means, I think, energy? I think energy. Because, yeah, I mean, the 125 rage from a belted strength potion is going to be absolutely massive, mate, when we time it with a good Timeless. Right? When we've got Obsidian Fist, and then we throw out the Timeless, and then we crack the Brew, and then we just whip out our... probably the Unbalanced Fury, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be good. All right. Take some energy here. I do really like the ability to upgrade our Convergence with the recycling bin. It's not exactly reliable, but it sure is nice that we can do that sometimes. Yeah, I should probably foresee the Epiphany. Might as well do Convergence while we're at it. And then, I guess, Unbalanced. This one void has been a real thorn in our side, though. We draw it a lot because of the drinking alcohol. So we are feeling the pain a little bit, but I think the risk was worth the reward. Yeah, this seems like a good time to get down the Epiphany. Then we'll just gain a bunch of energy. Draws us some cards. We got a Stoicism. Do I want to use Pinky Promise here? That's 100% Rage? I think I do. I guess we could draw one more card first. Let's draw one more card first. Now and then. Okay. Not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. I think I'll use it anyway. 63 She there. It's pretty good. Just retrieve the Unbalanced that way. And then we'll go gaining. I really wanted Timeless there. Can't always get what you want. So since we've already used the Fist, we don't need to play the Unbalanced Fury while we're in Zen. Better to take advantage of it when we leave Zen so that we're not wasting the energy savings. In which case now we just want some block. Now and then says have some block, so I'll take some of that. And we'll play this now. We can re-enter Zen here without too much difficulty. I think we will do just that. There's the Timeless. You took your sweet time showing up. But that's fine. Poison's getting a little out of control, but we will probably end up killing some of these Weavers incidentally, which reduces our poison by a lot. In fact, we might actually purposefully kill some of them. The one threat here really sucks. No red pills. But that's just that sometimes. Looks like we should go Zen with abilities. We used up all of our foreseen cards. I don't know if I actually want to play this Calm, though. I kind of feel like I'm not going to play the Calm. I feel like I'm going to go fast forward Clarity on Convergence. Since we've upgraded the Convergence this time around, it's really good if we draw that immediately here. And then we'll just go Now and Then. Okay, at this point, actually, the Calm will be the thing that triggers my Epiphany, though, right? Or Deliberate could trigger it, and that's good, too. You're going to give her a bunch of Fortitude and die. It's going to be Fortitude City. Let's see what we draw here. Shield Bash. That's actually useless. Yeah, that's not useful in the least bit right now. Okay, we'll go ahead and do the Foresight here then. Let's get it on the Timeless. I think it is time for the Timeless. And foresee you as well. Okay, we can regain some energy now. I'll probably just go ahead and play the Deliberate at this point. You know, might as well use up this 100% Rage here. Okay, poison's gone way, way down. It's not too concerning at this stage. Okay, again, we want the Timeless. We really want the Timeless. Couldn't find it. Still have chances. We have the Stoicism. So that's what we're gonna do. Stoic, Stoic, there it is, guaranteed. Play the Repeating. Play the Timeless. Play the Unbalanced? Yeah, I think so. Play the Unbalanced. And we can Convergence, get some more Foresight down on you and you. And yeah, this is just gonna wrap it up. The beads are good to go and everything. More Foresight. You've never seen so much Foresight. Alright. Very clean Guardian fights there. 3 perfect fights. And we didn't have to dodge anyone. We chose the blessings we wanted. It's time for the Void. Tonic of Tranquility, going to be very important. Rage also going to be very important. Slight consideration for asceticism here. We might end up with quite a few garbage cards in our hand. But what I would take out, I have no idea. This is a situation where I actually really wish this was a block card, because then it would trigger my hand mirror, and that would be really good. But as is, it's still okay. We're not really struggling to go Zen, though, so I don't know if I need it. On the other hand, I do actually think it might be wise to put in some more vulnerable with these chaotic blurs. Decisions. This is also notably not a block card. It's definitely making things tricky here. The lashing kicks are going to be very strong, though, against the Void. Maybe we just roll in with this setup. Maybe we do. We're going to be drawing more with the Blessing of Purity. Hopefully that's enough. I think it will be. Okay, spell. Do we want to go back to the leverage spell? It's pretty good. I mean, weakness is nice. Rage is also really good, though. I don't know. I feel like maybe I do just want the Rage. Then again, this is going to be very hard to time because, like, this Rage is random. I mean, it's not random, right? But since it's predetermined, it's going to happen irrespective of what the board state is like. So if we don't have much threat on stack and we're getting Rage here, it's going to be hard to time it with the Pinky Promise Rage. I guess we'll stick with it, though. Well, I mean, I don't know. The cooldown is really awkward, too. 4-turn cooldown versus 3 turns. We already have the Vanguard shield. No, okay. I am going to use Pinky Promise. All right, let's get into it. We've hemmed and hawed enough. Let's fight the Void. All right. Looks like a pretty good start here. Get the Concentrate energy, and we're just going to go Zen immediately here. And then play out our Epiphanies. And I guess we'll do this. Okay. Oh, wait. Was that my first? Okay. Hold on a second. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Total brain fart moment there. I'm supposed to purge the Convergence first. Okay. There. Recycling bin. Okay. The Epiphanies are down. Here's our Convergence. We've drawn it back now. So we could use it right now for Foresight 2, or we could use the Unbalanced Fury to... Or, sorry, we could use the Calm to foresee some cards and then grab them with our Convergence. That... I think I'd rather Unbalanced while we have the Obsidian Fist Rage, actually. Yeah, that's probably better, right? I think so. So we'll just do Unbalanced first. We draw off the Epiphany. Don't really need you here. I think we can skip the Calm here, courtesy of Convergence. I also think we probably want to go Daughter first. I don't know. The Future Strike turns, the way they line up, it might be better to go for you. It's very hard to say here. If we get a good Timeless... No, I am actually going to go for the Daughter here. We'll foresee the Timeless to try and make getting a good Timeless that much easier. And let's actually just ensure we get red pills, and we can get a little value here by discarding the Void. Okay. Echo Wall doing a little bit there. Okay. So you've got the Taunt now. I wish we could get back to the Unbalanced, because that doesn't even care about Taunt, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Okay, in that case, we're absolutely going for the Timeless play here, right? But I really want to draw, too. Tricky, tricky. Very tricky. Do we get the rage here? I guess... Yeah, no, I guess... This is a really tough evaluation here. Is it better to play this or purge it? You know, these are the cards you're drawing. I think I'm gonna play it. No, I changed mine. This has got to be better. This has got to be better. Because it's back in the deck now, too, so we could have theoretically drawn it and purged it again for more rage. It didn't happen, but that's fine. We would like for you to be vulnerable, but we'll do that afterwards then. Yeah, we'll just do some of this. Now you're dead. That's all the delay block we need. Didn't trigger the epiphanies there. It's a little bit sad, but... The garbage control is looking good. Just 3 garbage cards right now. The 1 void we brought plus the 2 that she added. Okay. And this is a really good turn to try and do Timeless into Unbalanced if we can hack it. A lot of rage going on here. The problem is going to be going Zen. We're really light on energy. Really light on energy. Oh, some of these icons are from like a free pack, actually. If that's what you're, if you're some of it like this and stuff, this is from like royalty-free artwork and stuff. Some of them are. Trying to think about how we do Epiphany in this as well. I'm not sure it's going to happen at all. I don't know if we can Epiphany here. We definitely can't Deliberate. We go bop bop. This costs 2. I don't think it's happening anyway, man. I don't think it's happening anyway. Sadly. Yeah, there's just no way. Because the beads aren't ready. Looks like we could play this. No, it's just not happening. That would have been so juicy. That would have been so juicy. What a waste. I actually think I am gonna do the voids here. At least one void. Okay. I mean, it wasn't a Future Strike turn. Still, though, that would have been really nice. The next time this thing triggers, it will be a Future Strike turn, too, so... I want to bear that in mind. Let's go ahead and get our opener here. Goodbye, Repeating Deflection. The Foreseen cards, there are none. So we'll just get Foresight 2 here. Seems good to me. Or would I rather go Lashings first? No, we'll do Convergence first. Foresee the Shield Bash, and I guess the Void. I really do want to get rid of those things. Lashing to go Zen. Draw some cards. Concentrate's really good. Let's draw more cards. Get rid of you. We can re-enter Zen and draw even more now off the Epiphany. Get rid of both of the Voids. Vulnerable on you. You're gonna die, and that'll do it. Okay, it's go time now. Just you and me, Mr. Void. He's got 3 stacks of fatigue and a very insignificant amount of Shi. Next turn is going to be the turn for the Blessing of Rage, and it is a Future Strike turn, so we really want to make sure that we are set up for success. And that means very carefully managing our Foresight here. So let's start with Calm. The stuff that we really want is this and this. So we'll hit those both. Some slow wouldn't be too bad here, but okay, we definitely don't need you. Let's do another Clarity now. I think on Convergence. Now we go Zen. Draw again. Okay. There's our Vulnerable. That's a little bit awkward. If we could set up red pills, that'd be really good. But if we can't, the Pinky Promise can kind of make up for it. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we just let him put everything he wants on the stack and we just say, Pinky Promise will do it for us. Okay, let's try that. Really inefficient use of our energy here, but I think it's going to pay off. Turn 6. Our other blessing also kicks into effect now, so we draw a lot of cards. We did not get the Timeless yet, but the beads are ready. It's possible. Let's go ahead and use this for maximum rage. 250%. That's pretty good. Okay, we definitely want you to be vulnerable this turn. I might as well get the opener block here. There's the Vuln. You're too expensive. Let's get Epiphany draws. Okay, the Timeless we can get with Convergence. But that does waste our Obsidian Fist. The draws could have been better, man. The draws could have been better, but we'll take it. Not going to do Gaining Momentum because I want that to happen after Timeless is in effect. This also gives us the red stone, so that's at least nice. Oh, I should have cracked my potion beforehand, shouldn't I? Yeah, that was a mistake. Oh well, we'll do it now. We'll go Timeless. Gaining Momentum. Don't really want you. Unbalanced Fury. Deliberate. Oh, 36? Darn, you gotta be kidding me. Rip red pills, but I think that was the turn we needed. That was a really good turn. I think that seals this guy's fate. Just gotta make sure that we have enough block and rotation here to survive, and just incidental Future Strike here and there should do it. Don't think we need to pop off like crazy anymore. Let's get rid of Outpace. We want to draw a lot of cards here if we can. Let's just go Stoicism. That was not a very good draw. Goodbye, Unbalanced. You're too expensive right now. Really want the Epiphany to go off here. Go on Convergence. Goodbye, Gaining. So let's just do Calm here for that purpose then. Go ahead and Calm on this, and I don't know, we'll do Timeless again. Okay, so here Convergence can grab us the Unbalanced if we wanted it to. I don't think we really do want it to. Let's just get some delay block here. I mean, I am still going to play it. So we'll just grab the Unbalanced instead. Yeah, that's fine. And he's running into Echo Wall too, which is quite nice. My damage is relevant. Future Strike turn where we can set up Vuln. I like it. Got the Timeless 2. Okay, you can go away. Deliberate's way too expensive. Play this for the free chain. Then Timely. Oh, Concentrate. That's massive. Oh, but is it because if we want the vulnerable... Actually, kind of awkward to utilize here if I just had one more energy. Oh well, that's fine. I guess that means we only get to play one Lashing Kick. Yeah, so be it. 54. Not bad. And that is GG. Into the Echo Wall. See ya, Mr. Void. GG. Cool run. Mega Foresight run. You've never seen so much Foresight. Look at all of those perfects. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. This was the last time we took damage. It was versus our first Floor 1 Elite. We were struggling a bit at the beginning, to be sure. I mean, and even in this stretch, it didn't feel great. Things really came together at the end there, though. The relics were very high quality. I mean, like, this is what kept us alive in the early game. We literally would have died to the first boss if we didn't have the liquid membrane. The red pills were a bit tricky early on, but man, did they ever help out at the end there. That was a source of so much damage for us. Blindfold is blindfold. It's nutso. We all know this. The drinking alcohol was great. The hand mirror was great. The fist. I mean, even the upgrade on the convergence with the recycling bin was crazy. Hurry, looking forward to playing with Convergence. Convergence is my favorite out of the new cards, I have to say. What a cool card. Sick artwork. 2 different things that this card can do, both of them awesome. And the damage is pretty good too, right? You know? Foreseeing a card is cool. Grabbing cards with Foresight is cool. It's just strong, man. It's just really strong. Big fan. Alright. That's going to do it for me for today. Thanks to everybody for tuning in. Big thanks to Nomad for the gifted sub as well. Hope you guys all enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out, Hurry. I will see you all later.